a.m. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Me too.
You know those mornings when it's like, oh my God, I got out of bed and I'm ready and it's like 9:11, right?
So you think, oh, I've got all this time.
So much time. And
Yeah.
then it's like, oh my God, I'm running in your
Where
door.
am I? Well, it was 9:25. I wasn't worried. I knew
Do
you
you
were
ever
coming.
think,
No.
oh my God, is she going to be here on time?
No, because it's not like the world will explode if you're not. I know you mean to be, so if you're not, there's a reason.
I just want to talk to YouTube for a second. YouTube, can we please have like the same screen that you show when we take the screenshot before we go live to be the same view when we go live? Just saying. That's all.
There you go. Things are going to change now. Way to go. You're too funny.
Do we feel, I think we need to move the table.
What?
You stay where you are.
Okay. Yeah. You felt scrunched? There's some folks here with us this morning. Good morning from Germany. Wow.
Good morning.
Good afternoon in Germany. Good morning from Kelowna.
I just had shortbread
Really?
and Dr. Pepper for breakfast.
Yum.
Breakfast
Yum.
of champions. Poland.
I'm having the same breakfast I always have, which is my
Netherlands.
flat white, which I love.
I can barely hear you. Really? For realsies?
Oh, well, here, can we turn up our volume. Can you hear us better now?
Can you turn
Now
it
I'm
all the
wondering,
way?
am I blowing out people's ears?
They can
like-
just turn it. I'd rather people turn it down than have to not listen.
Okay, let us know how the sound is, you guys.
Guelph, icy. Ooh.
Sound is fine. Yay. Okay, most people
Okay.
are saying it's fine. That's great.
Um,
Whoa, those comments are going fast. Better, but still soft. I feel like that might be your equipment. Yes? No?
yeah. We're going to
Most
turn that
people are
blame
saying-
right around to you.
No. But sometimes the issue is like with my iPad or my whatever.
It's
so-
not me, it's you.
You're such a hag. Oh, anyway, I'm feeling Christmas is, less like what, 10 days away. We're on the 10-day countdown. How are you feeling about
What?
that? I know,
No
Jode.
way.
I know, it's crazy. It's a little bit wild holiday time. I'm actually not stressed out. I'm very relaxed about the whole thing. I'm not ready, but that's okay.
Yeah. I have not done anything other than the shopping, basically.
What do you have on your thing? What do you want to do that you haven't?
Do some more baking with Maddie because she loves it.
Yeah. That would be fun.
What else?
That's not so bad.
That's it.
Yeah, there you go. So you're ready.
I just this week is kind of winding down work-wise, which is nice because
Yeah.
then you feel like you can then concentrate. I'm not very good at balancing.
It is hard to squeeze things in when you're working. And I think
Yeah.
that's a struggle for most people. And I feel like that's why some people get easily stressed out about it. I'm just don't stress out about it. Things that don't happen. It is not the end of the world, right? Don't get yourself in a knot. Let's just enjoy the time.
I'm going to pull this a tad closer. I don't know if that's going to be helpful.
No, when that's flashing, it's muted. Okay,
Yeah.
we're good here on this end. I hope.
Yeah, so quiet on two devices.
Isn't that weird?
Okay.
I don't know.
This is as close as we can probably do it, but we'll just see if
We certainly haven't changed anything from the week everybody said our sound was awesome. So don't you just love technology? I love
closer
it.
helped.
Closer helped.
Yay, I'm so glad.
Jody. Speak closer into the microphone.
Okay, it's one of those days, you guys. Okay, short hair people in the house. Like it's one of those days you wake up, you have so much product in it.
Oh.
You should and you must wash it. No, I'm doubling down. I'm spritzing it with water, blow drying it again, and adding more product.
Nobody has to know it feels like glue.
That's what I'm at today.
I have a giant bush on my head right now. Like I had to tame it down.
It's
I have
funny.
one more week before I'm getting my hair cut, so it's nutso. It's like giant
I'm kind of
puffball.
Anyway, that's so funny. You said bush.
Oh, I did say bush. I mean
Yeah.
it. It is crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Are you guys surprised to see us?
What are we doing here? I feel like we're lost.
Right.
We really did not mean to be here this week, but we couldn't stay away.
No.
We wanted to come back again. I
Yeah.
don't know if we're coming back next week. What's our schedule?
Well, I'd like to say we were. You know, it might be fun. Are you?
You only say that here.
Yeah. No.
Then you're like, oh, I have all this stuff to do.
You know what? Might
Anyway,
be fun.
it's both ways. I love to do it, and
I
yes,
know.
time is getting crunchy, but whatever. I mean, I'm
I mean,
an
we
open
can-
book. I'm always available.
We can leave it open. Don't be surprised if you don't see us, but it might be nice just to knit and answer questions.
Good morning, yes.
Right?
I feel like we're an open book. What questions could people possibly
I
have?
don't know.
We're not that excited.
We could do our pajama party. Wear our pajamas next week.
Love.
Or ugly Christmas sweater.
Do you have one?
Yes. But ugly / amazing. It's a cat.
I'm so surprised.
It's a cat.
Oh my gosh, it is really nice coming every week. And then we are taking.
Don't get used to it.
And then we are taking a break. So
yeah. Did you guys notice we went past 12 days?
Oh,
Of
12 days of
giveaways?
giveaways. Oh, I know. I kind of knew we wouldn't be able to stay in the 12.
Yeah.
So we're up to 14.
Yeah.
So even if you don't love Instagram, if you are on Instagram, I hope you're following us. If you don't love Instagram, come on over anyway. You don't have to
Then you're shut out of luck.
come see us. There's amazing, beautiful things that people have sent to us, and we're finding them new homes, and it's really fun.
Yeah.
I love hearing people's comments. Like, we have to think of something for them to answer, to enter. So today was a tough one, and it's very polarizing, and I love it. It's, are you team sock or team hat? And you have to pick one because it's a game.
No.
And that's the rule.
Okay,
you
then
have
I
to just
pick
say,
hats.
you don't have to be, see, there you go. You're entered.
Your socks. I hope I
You're
win.
entered.
I hope I win.
But it's just fun to hear people, and honestly, that's the thing. People are like, oh my gosh, I love them both, but oh my goodness. It's just for fun. It's just fun things. But there were lots of fun entries and comments throughout the whole time. I love reading those things. So you're actually not entered on comments on YouTube. I love hearing what you are, team hat or team sock. But you have to go over to Instagram today, and we'll pick a winner
What's the prize?
tonight. It is the very last Hope and Sunshine bundle. The leather bucket, from Thread and Maple, the beautiful yarn from Louie and Lola, and they're going to get a digital pattern of the Hope and Sunshine socks. So somebody will get that
Yeah.
tonight.
Love it.
And spoiler alert, it's not the end. So you'll see a new giveaway go up tonight too.
One more. Final. Final? We'll say final, but we get to change the rules if we feel
We
like it.
actually don't. Final's a bad one for us.
Right.
We don't like to stay in color in the lines. We are always changing those lines. But
Have you started a little bit of holiday baking?
I did. So on the weekend, I did our ginger cookies.
Yeah. You
A
guys.
giant batch. I think I got, I just make a big bowl of it, and then I bake as many as I want and leave the bowl in the fridge. So
Yeah.
we've been baking them all week.
I feel like they should have had them here. We should have had them here.
They're upstairs if you want to go get some. They were literally baked last night.
My stomach's a little unsettled after shoving
After all that
shortbread.
Dr. Pepper.
Shortbread. Dr. Pepper.
And then, 2 days ago, both of my kids were in the kitchen. We made candy. We made almond roca and a peanut version and chocolate bark. And it was I was having the best time ever. Because, I can't remember the last time we did fun baking with my kids. It's just been not their interest for a long time. So I tried not to freak out too much, but I was having the best day. And then yesterday, you and I went to Mom's
We did.
and did our traditional.
Yeah, we hadn't done it for a while, right?
No,
So it
with
was
COVID,
yeah.
we hadn't done it. We
Yeah.
weren't having the big dinners and stuff like that. So destroyed her kitchen. Shortbread, thimble cookies, butter tarts, mincemeat tarts.
Gross.
Yum.
Team mincemeat or team gross?
That could be our thing tonight.
Right.
I actually don't. If I didn't have mincemeat, I wouldn't miss it. But I do love a mincemeat tart with a nice dollop of whipped cream. But you, Jodi, you would die. You
No.
think you would die if you ate a raisin.
Yeah, so I
So
would
you're
die if I ate
totally.
mincemeat.
You would not.
Oh, Christine's team gross. Thank you.
I actually don't even want to know what's in mincemeat. It's just kind of.
Okay, if you make it yourself traditionally,
I don't wanna.
It's suet. It's ground. It's
I
beef
know.
fat.
Listen,
It's not anymore.
How different is that from butter? I don't know. Anyway, all I want to say is I love it but only with whipped cream. If there's no whipped cream, I'm out. And it's got to be real whipped cream. Don't give me Cool Whip or anything like that.
Okay. Traditionally, I don't love Cool Whip, but
Did you butter tart?
did you know Cool Whip came in a can?
Yes.
Spray Cool Whip?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't dislike it as much as I
I
thought
actually
I did.
love Cool Whip.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I just don't want Cool Whip on my mincemeat. What is a thimble cookie? Somebody said. So a thimble cookie is kind of like a
Shortbread.
like a shortbread base, and you roll them into like little golf balls in egg whites. You whip up some egg whites, and then you roll them in finely ground walnuts or pecans. You could do whatever you want. And then you put a little indent in them with a thimble, technically, and bake them. And when they come out, you fill them with like a jam,
We just use strawberry jam.
like
can
homemade
use
strawberry
whatever.
jam.
So
They're
good.
beyond fiddly to make. They're a giant pain in your butt to make, but one of my top favorites.
Yeah, like thumbprints, thimble, whatever
It
you
is.
call it. But
It
yeah,
is.
oh, it's one of my, and I'm so glad that it's only Jordan and I that like it.
Oh, I love them.
So because they're fussy, Mom, you roll them and then dip them, and yeah,
They're
so.
very fussy, but they're worth all the hassle because the nuts are all toasty and the cookies all buttery, and then you get that little sweet hit of fruit. And you can fill them with whatever you want. You could do apricot jam or raspberry or strawberry or whatever you like, but we do strawberry and we love it.
Oh, I love
So
it.
now I'm actually hungry for the baking. I could go upstairs and grab a butter tart.
I don't.
Now.
I just eat a little bit of baking.
I don't have a giant sweet tooth. This is the time of year that I'll eat sweets, but only because they're sitting on the counter. But that's it. It's great.
It's fun to do. Maddie loves it, and I probably wouldn't do much, if any, if she
I think
didn't
it's
want to.
More about tradition,
Yeah.
right?
Oh!
We would just not be.
You
It
know
wouldn't
what?
be the same.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad she still loves to do them with
Oh my
me, right?
gosh, we're so spoiled.
You know those press cookies? We've talked about them before. You put them in the tube. They're pressed. You press shortbread on through a die.
Cookie press.
Cookie press.
It's a cookie press.
Not Epicure. Who's the other company? Maybe it is
Pampered
Epicure.
Chef.
Pampered Chef has a really good cookie press. It's either, Spritz. It's either Pampered Chef or
What's Spritz?
that's the same, like
Oh, they
Spritz
call them
cookies.
that?
Yeah. So good.
Those were a big hit when we were kids.
Mom did them with us. And look,
Yeah.
you're the bad one.
No, here's the thing. For the longest time, I would, it was a thing. You get your kids, you get all the junk, and they would destroy the kitchen, and it was so much fun / exhausting.
Yeah.
And then it's been years that we didn't. And like I said, I don't really have a sweet tooth. Georgia got into baking like those cutout cookies, cutout gingerbread, cutout shortbread cookies, and then decorating. It took all freaking day.
And a disaster.
Right, but she was old enough that it was like, great, you make the mess, clean it, like do
Yeah.
your thing, right?
Yeah.
I would be doing other things. So anyway, I do love it. So I guess it's more special because it's rare and it's a tradition. and
Exactly.
I love it.
I love that
So any kind of tradition, whatever, we'd love to know. I love knowing what other people do in their house for tradition. So give us one of your traditions that you did with your parents at home, and now you've continued on with if you have children or whatever. If you're still
Doesn't
doing
have to be
it.
Christmas, just
Any tradition,
tradition.
any holiday, any tradition. We would love to have those comments below this video because it would be really cool to hear what you guys do. So today's a big day. We should let everybody know what's happening because the Knitter's Caddy is almost here. In 15 minutes, you're able to go check out the Knitter's Caddy at Hohi & Co.
I have my blue one.
I have the textured brown one. We've been teasing these for a few weeks. This is the newest design. You can find it Hohi & Co.
It's oval.
It is. It was so much fun. Hohi invited us to collaborate with her and make a dream bag. Like she was like, "What are your dream items that makes the best bag?" Size for sure. We love a bucket, right? We're huge fans of the Pampa bucket, which
It stands up on its own.
so this is a bucket style similar to the Pampa but bigger. It's a bigger oval base.
Pocket.
I definitely dream thing for me is storage, pockets, being able to organize my stuff.
Pocket. pocket, pocket. 3 on the inside.
I've been having so many sock projects in here, maybe 4 at a time. 4 at a time. So I mean, this is a sweater size bag.
Absolutely.
It's worth, but it's not so big. It's not so heavy.
You can see it better because this is lighter. So pocket, pocket over here, pocket over here.
How do you love the yellow?
I had a hard time choosing choosing the color because I didn't have anything in this color.
It's a great yellow.
Or there's a stone.
Stone is beautiful. The other thing that's new and different are these sewn leather handles. So I love this vachetta leather. I think that's how you say it. It's a natural vegetable tan leather that Joji & Co. uses. So with your oils on your hands and the more you use it, it gets that beautiful patina darkening. But these are really sturdy. Like these are a nice, they fit in your hand really beautifully. Anyway, it was super fun and such an honor to collaborate with our friend again.
Our tabs, our color tabs, and then our custom logo with Joji & Co. and Grocery Girls.
We love that. That little this was Joji's brainstorm. This little suede tag. She's like, I love your logo. I would love, just at a glance so that we could see that it was a Grocery Girls collab. And this was brilliant.
Because we've done color before in our collab, but we our heart belongs to a neutral bag, right?
And so I love, yes, right? Our logo is so bright and cheerful and happy. But maybe you don't want to carry a bag that's super bright colored. So you're right. So these little guys are the brilliant solution. That was totally Joji's idea. I think she just nailed it. So I also think, for me, this is like a hybrid bag. I like a bag that's like a groovy knitting bag, but it can also be like throw in my wallet and keys and it's a handbag.
You guys.
This is that bag.
Yeah.
The word perfect is pretty strong, but I feel like this is perfect.
Yeah.
I'm a bag lady. I love bags. Joji & Co. are incredible with their construction and workmanship.
I had just gotten, what's that, the Lena bag?
Yeah.
I had just gotten in this brown, beautiful woven brown fabric.
Don't you love it?
So that would have been my first choice. And then it came down to, I have the blue.
I love the blue Jodi.
It's almost like an indigo, like a navy bordering on indigo.
But it's brighter than navy. And it's just like a really beautiful. Listen, when Joji says, what colors should we do the bag in? You're like, what? Like, oh my gosh, how many colors do you make? I love them all. We had to narrow them down. So, I love that there's the black and yellow because I remember when Joji launched this company, their colors were black and mustard.
I think it's a signature, right?
I think they're their signature colors. So those were a definite, right? Yeah. And I really love a caramely brown. And then the stone was just like, I love the neutral. And you picked the beautiful blue.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, there is no bad color. They're all us and perfect and Joji. I feel like they're just a great example of both of us. So
So first time
Joji,
good
today. Morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Down in Argentina. Good afternoon. So we were just saying how much we loved collaborating with you. They just mean a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of love in these collaborations. And it's an honor and a thrill, and now we're excited that they're launching today. So we hate keeping secrets.
No.
Joji says she's making a reel, and it takes her forever. You guys, this giveaway thing, every night, you make a reel so that more people see it. One night, it disappeared. And it takes me like a ridiculous amount of time.
Like how long?
To do the caption and the music and the whatever. And I'm sure there's people that are way better than I am. Joji, I feel your pain. It takes a while. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that are like, what? 10 seconds and it's done. Mm-hmm. So yay for them.
No, the blue is not this. This is not the same blue as our first collab.
That's black.
No. Joji, maybe you can answer that question. Is this the same blue that it might be?
I think it's very...
That's in the bottom of our pink
and
blue.
Yes, Joji says it is.
Yes, it's the same. Okay,
so now you're going to have like a pair.
Oh my God, a set.
You should see the handles on my Grocery Girls Hohi Pampa. They are so like dark now because I just use it all the time. I love it.
wear
I
so
love
nice.
leather. These are things that they're made so well and with such beautiful materials. They last forever.
They do.
I actually think they look better like as you use them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, okay, so things are going crazy in Argentina with World Cup.
I know.
It's a big deal.
It's already a crazy loved sport.
And then they make it to the finals. That's
Yeah.
got to be like a big time excitement happening down there. So, yay, yay. I mean, can you imagine the whole country?
It's just going crazy.
Everybody will be glued
Like
to
you
their TV.
feel it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we feel that. We've had like Stanley Cup playoffs, but that's just our city. That's not the whole country. That's a
And-
big deal.
Right. Like each city has their own love of their team.
Yeah.
So when it's not your team, you don't, for the playoffs, you don't feel it as much. But I feel
No.
like in those South American, those countries that they're like diehard footballers,
Yeah.
right? So,
And football is just that huge passion
Yes.
sport. Somebody just said it's like when the Canadians are in a gold medal match in hockey. That's sort of the only thing we
Yeah.
can think of that's similar, but I feel like the soccer fans
next
are
level.
crazy. When
Yeah.
we went to Portugal, we went to a game in Lisbon, and it was on our bucket list. Like when we went to Europe to go to a big football game and be in the crowd with people, it was really fun. I still have that scarf somewhere. Like we got a team scarf.
You gave it to Talal.
I gave him the one that
Oh, a different one.
when we were in Scotland, these crazy drunk Irish guys were going to a football game, and he gave me his scarf. And
'Cause you're
Talal,
Canadian? Oh my
so
God.
Talal's our friend at work, who is a nutso football fan, and I gave it to him because it meant so much more to him.
Sure.
But again, these wild fans,
Yeah.
it was really exciting. So, yay to all the soccer fans this weekend. Good luck. I hope your teams are the winners.
Did you do another setup behind you? Did you add that, or was that there last week?
No, I did. I added it.
So cute.
Just because it's how often can we put that up? Don't you love those little felt balls? I was just going to put it away, and then I thought, oh, I've got these two little hooks from last year.
No, I love it.
Yeah.
So cute.
And here's our Grocery Girls bobblehead from the Thread and Maple Ladies last year or 2 years ago. God, who knows?
God,
Look at us. We're in the forest.
Is Kat here this morning? Good morning, Kat.
Is Kat here this morning? I feel like I wonder if she's a morning girl. I feel because it's a little earlier for her. Good morning,
Actually,
Kat.
Do you know what's so funny? I texted Star last night. I said, Star, we're going to podcast tomorrow. I didn't know if she sees it on Instagram because we
Star.
had
She's gonna
originally
block
said,
you.
and then she said, do you guys ever feel like you would do it later? Question mark. And I said, oh yeah, you're an hour earlier. I'm sorry,
Listen,
Star.
Star does not have to show up at the very beginning.
No.
Isn't that hilarious? Star, if you want to sleep in, be our guest.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, we would just do it because we would get it done and go on with our day. At this time of day, we really weren't thinking of anybody else.
That's kind of the thing.
And then it started taking up the whole damn morning. So it's like, you know what? If you miss an hour, Star, no biggie.
Totally. Okay.
Don't even worry about
I
it.
have a story to tell you about my dog.
Okay.
You've heard it.
Oh.
Okay. So the other morning I was going to go, Shane's had a little thing with a muscle on the back of his leg, and it's slowly getting better.
It's kind of a big thing, though, Jodi.
It's a
been
big
months.
thing. Okay. So he's not trouble walking, but he's only able to sleep in the reclining chair in the living room.
That's awful.
Yeah. Okay, so I just want to tell that's a little important to the story. So I got up. Okay, so my Raven, my oldest, my biggest, she eats frozen shit in the winter.
She's a German Shepherd.
She's a German Shepherd. It's her favorite time of year. It's shitsicle season.
It's
So
repulsive.
she doesn't love being outside any other time of the year except when it's frozen. Okay?
There's something wrong with our dogs.
So she'll eat too much of it, and then she'll eat her dog food in the morning, and then she'll throw up. Well, she threw up in the hallway of the bedroom. You guys, she's now throwing up warm diarrhea, right? So that's what's happening. I tried to clean it up. I don't usually have, I don't usually throw up for smells. I could not absolutely clean that up. I was on my way to work. I tried. I put a towel over it and I left. I only put a towel over it because I knew Shane would not be able to bend down and clean it up. It was going to be for me when I got home, right? Went to work, came home. It just smelled. Came home.
I don't want to interrupt you, but when you told me that you just threw a towel on it and left, and I understand you're coming back.
Yes.
But it reminded me of Jodi, the kid that used to shove dirty plates under her bed.
Totally.
And Mom would be like, clean your room. You would gather shit up, shove it under your bed. You're like, I'm done. And Mom would go in later and find all these dry, crusty plates. So to me, it was hilarious because it was just a memory of years ago. So I was like, classic Jodi. But it really wasn't.
If I didn't think, there's no way he'd be able to get on his knee because he's so tall. He'd have to. I would never have left it.
Right.
And so I come back. He's like, what's with the towel?
And he's the gagger.
Yes.
He will literally barf from those kinds of smells.
Like when he changed a diaper, he would be the guy in there throwing up.
Yeah. Yeah. For some reason, our old dog, Ozzy, just started eating shit nuggets in the backyard. And he comes in, he doesn't even want to come in the house. He comes in with his face covered in snow because he's literally digging for it in the yard.
There's a buffet outside. I'm not coming in.
Then he starts barfing diarrhea. I thought he was dying. I thought he was sick. Took him to the vet to find out, no, he's just stupid. And, he's a vision of health. They said he's just absolutely health. So if anybody's got, this is so gross. I don't know. Technically, we're all about the knitting, but you guys, this is the real thing going on right now. Somebody said putting pumpkin in their food makes their poop taste horrible. So that is where we're at. Everybody gets pumpkin.
Now,
it's so gross.
Now my dog is like, pumpkin spice shit. Thank you.
It
tastes even better.
I don't even know. They're eating poops. Yeah. Poop eating. There's supplements you can get. I told my vet about it and he's like, yeah, it happens. And very helpful. I'm definitely not going to muzzle them. They go out 100 times a day. Anyway, you guys.
It's funny.
It's so crazy. Amanda's like, get a cat. Dogs are crazy.
I have cats. Pineapple on their food. Oh, interesting.
Oh, pineapple. Okay, maybe. I will do that.
Okay, so now.
Somebody said there's no solution. Obviously, speaking from experience.
Yeah.
So funny. So yeah, we've been picking up frozen poop.
Oh,
trying to eliminate the issue.
Do you guys know how happy I was when I came home and that towel wasn't there? And she's a huge dog. You guys, it was this big of a pile.
Gross.
Yeah,
just gross.
Anyway.
Okay, I feel like we've had our moment of disgusting, but you know what, you guys? It's been a lot. There's been a lot going on. Anyway, but maybe we should talk about our knitting too. I don't know.
Do you think we should?
I think maybe we should.
You guys,
I've been admiring your sweater.
Oh, Anne. My friend Anne, who was a lovely knitter, who said, I'll send me yarn. I'll knit your sweater for you. So this is the Turtle Dove. Is this number 1 or 2?
Is it?
It's the lighter version.
Number 2.
Turtle Dove 2. It is an Aran weight sweater, and the other was a bulky.
Yeah.
I knit this out of Anne knit this out of Drops Air. It's amazing. You guys, it's that construction where it's got that blown in fluff blown in the tube.
I love that.
It is light as a feather.
Yeah.
It is incredible. So Anne knit this sweater for me. It's a bit of a shorter sleeve. You have the option in the pattern to do ribbing or a rolled hem. And I chose rolled hem. What do we think?
Jodi, I love it. I love it because you already have some with the ribbing. So when you love a pattern like this, you can continue to knit it and just alter 1 or 2 things, and it just a different look, but it's the same feel.
Right.
I love the rolled hem.
This is very deep raglan, just like the last one I showed. So it gets a very boxy but relaxed, oversized fit. You guys, I cannot tell you how cozy this is.
It's the perfect seashell. It's like a beige pink. Like, it's not baby pink. It's seashell-y.
It's called shell pink.
It is, but it's not peachy. It's almost like a gray pink, Jodi. Like,
it's so soft.
And it's very good on you. I have to say, this Drops Air. It's one of those things that you don't even get until you knit it and wear a sweater in it. It is a phenomenal thing to wear.
Yeah.
It's warm and cozy.
Yes.
But light, and you don't overheat. I absolutely love it. Love that yarn.
I love it too. And I'll show a little bit later. Anne sent a surprise for us as well.
What?
Yeah. So
What a
thank
beautiful
you,
knitter.
Anne.
Beautiful, beautiful,
Yes.
beautiful sweater.
I love the sweater. She was super quick.
Is she going to knit me one too?
Send her yarn. Whoops. Whoop.
Jodi, it
saying
looks
it.
perfect on you.
It's
Like, don't you just
so
love it? It's the
good.
perfect fit.
Yes.
Whatever you told her, it turned out perfectly.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
One strand of drops air. It's
Like on a 5.5 or 6 millimeter needle. Like it's a loose gauge.
I also feel like this is it's got a good price point.
Yeah.
I love drops air. Drops makes a real beautiful yarn.
So this one is mostly alpaca. So it's got the tube that's, I think that's the polyamide part, right?
Yes.
So it's 65% alpaca with a little bit of wool. There's other blown yarns that are mostly merino, like the Camarose Snuff
Anne
Flag.
is 3 a.m. knitter. That's
Oh.
Anne's here this morning.
So, I mean, but they all seem to feel the same to me. Like
Yeah.
they're blown into that tube. So it's really nice yarn.
Okay, and
I love it.
I think alpaca is a beautiful fiber.
Me too.
But the thing about alpaca is if you have too much or mostly alpaca in your yarn, it will grow.
It doesn't have that memory like wool.
Yeah, it really does get bigger.
Yeah. It'll stretch
Yeah.
with weight.
Yeah, so you get the loveliness of the alpaca with this.
Yeah.
And because it's a nylon fiber that makes the tube, it's not going anywhere.
Right.
You won't get any movement in your sweater.
Right. And you would think, that it's not spun, this would pill really badly.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't feel like it
The
pills.
Sneffnug one doesn't.
No.
So I don't think
No.
pilling's an issue either.
Yeah.
But I love it. I love a good
guys-
commercial yarn.
Okay, the Ho-He bags are live.
Oh, it's 10
So
o'clock, 10:02.
if you guys want to just pause here and go do that, and then come back.
Absolutely.
But this is a dream. And then the other one I showed you guys last time was the drops, the Wish, which was bigger. It was
Right.
a bulky version.
Right.
She got a blue
Oh,
bag.
somebody got a blue bag. You're going to absolutely love it. I can't wait for people to start using them.
Yeah.
I know you're going to love them as much as we do. Okay, Jode.
Love
The
it.
color's amazing.
Thank you, Anne. I love it.
And this is a free pattern designed by Melissa.
Yeah.
I always feel like I pronounce her last name wrong. Is it Clulo? Clulau? I don't know. I've got to get that straight.
Yeah.
But Melissa used to own Espace Tricot. So if you go to Espace Tricot, it's still one of the free downloads there, but it's her design.
But it's also under Melissa on Ravelry.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
It's her pattern.
So her patterns are amazing, and they are all free patterns. And they're just knit so profoundly. So many people prolifically. Okay.
I always think, I think it's so generous when people give free patterns.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I do
always
too.
think there's
Listen,
value.
I would be very happy to pay for the patterns.
I
So
would too.
it's a real treat that we don't have to.
Yeah.
She's
Are you
awesome.
doing it again?
Hey. Dun, 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 dun. I know I totally whipped through my yarn advent calendar, but I've been so good with my Ocean's Loops.
Da, 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 da.
Da, 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 da. This is her stitch marker calendar by Ocean Loops, our friend Lolly in Calgary. So if you have Lolly's calendar and you don't want to know what's in there today, you might want to look away. I'm going to rip it open and I'm going to share this with you. I can't even tell you how much I've been loving the stitch markers, and it's been evolving. Wait till you see, Jodi. I'll show them all. So here we go. Day 15. I love it. This is fun. Every morning I do this. Oh, I don't know what it is. Look at that.
Okay, that's special.
It's some kind of like freshwater pearl or something.
Oh, it's black.
Yes.
You guys, with that gold. You know what's really awesome is we said it last week, the pounded ring, but it's not snaggy.
It's not. And it just looks so like
It's like next level. Bougie.
sparkly and pretty. And they're not all on this ring. Like you're getting different stuff every single day. I love them.
I just fact
Lolly,
checked.
I love it.
I feel like I will buy this next year.
You should.
I
I
that's
think
really
everybody
fun.
should. It's really, really fun. It's a totally different price point than a yarn calendar. So if you wanted to open something every day, but the yarn ones can be a lot more money, consider this one. I think you would absolutely love it. I hope she does it again.
And the thing about Lolly's stitch markers for me is I'm a little hoop girl, like usually on my knitting, but I love seeing those pretty things on my knitting.
She doesn't do big ones.
No, they're small, so you don't feel like it's the weighted
It's not
down.
weighing your stuff down. And I do like, even if I'm doing something with multiple markers, I always put something like this as the beginning of round, and maybe plain circles for you know, if you're marking repeats of something.
Yeah.
Anyway, love it.
I'm fact checking myself. I'm going to
Okay.
say one more thing about that.
Okay.
What is the weirdest thing you've used? Okay, Espastrico, it's under Turtle Dove is under Espastrico, not Melissa.
Okay.
What is the funniest thing you've used as a stitch marker?
I mean, you can use anything. I haven't used anything weird. I've definitely used just knots of yarn and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
I guess that's not weird, but
That's the thing. They're treats to have pretty stitch markers. You can use lots and lots of things. But I'm sure people use, like somebody said, a rubber band. What about those little...
he uses her wedding ring.
He uses her wedding ring.
Earrings.
I was going to say, I would totally lose that.
Yeah, paper clip. Yeah, those are good.
I've definitely used paper clips before.
You know, a knitter's got to do what a knitter's got to do.
I've used a bobby pin as a cable needle. I've used lots of weird things for cable needles.
I've used a darning needle, like a tapestry needle.
Right.
Cut a piece of a plastic straw.
See,
Oh,
you guys, you're so
yeah.
smart. We would never think that we don't have stitch markers because you can use anything.
Because we're not going to knit.
Right.
So if you need a big
As
a
long as
marker,
you have a different color of yarn,
Yeah.
you've got a stitch marker. You just make a little loop. That's so funny.
Jinx.
Jinx. So my knitting today, you guys, I'm wearing my Lento sweater that I knit this fall to go to Knit City in Vancouver.
It's Marilyn McCoo.
Yeah, she is known as Marilyn McCoo because she's solid gold.
Yes, she is.
This is knit out of, sorry, I was reading a comment there. This is knit out of Mondim sock yarn and some yellow La Bien-Aimée mohair and a really cool sparkle sequin yarn that is something I never thought I would knit with. So it was a gold strand with rainbow sequins.
Yes.
So the gold kind of blends into the yellow. And
You
then-
don't see.
and
Actually,
you really just see the pop of the sequins and a little bit of sparkle.
that's what the thread is giving you. The a little more sparkle.
Yeah, just a little
Yeah.
bling. I have to say, you guys, I am in love with this. I thought to myself, how much am I going to wear this? I
A lot.
love it. And I want to knit another sparkle sweater. So I just used the Lento pattern, which is an awesome pattern. It was in Lina magazine. You can now get it on its own. The only thing I did different was I did yarn over increases on the raglan instead of the whatever they use in the pattern. So where it said make one, I just did a yarn over, and it was the same. It just gives you that little bit of a kind of a detail, I guess.
I think it was Denise. I'm hoping I catch her name right. She just said she saw you at Woolfolk, and it's stunning in person.
Many people said that.
I have to say, if you guys think this is amazing, if you saw Marilyn in person,
Listen.
die.
Yeah, listen. Even I was pulling it off the blocking mats, and I came upstairs and I was like, said to Jeff, "This is amazing." Like, it really still blows me away. I love it, maybe even more than the first time I knit it.
Someone was wondering if they're scratchy at all.
No.
No, you guys.
I mean, no, because the mohair blends everything together. If you feel the yarn by itself,
Would it work?
Yes, it's super scratchy by itself.
Someone just asked, would it work for a love note? Yes.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It didn't add anything to my stitch gauge. So whatever your fingering weight and merino, which I used here, whatever your gauge was with that, this lace weight tinsel stuff didn't add anything to my gauge. I'm obsessed. And the reason I'm obsessed is because Amanda, the crafty jackalope, got us hooked on sparkle. So if you need any bling, she has a bling bar on her website. And you can get even more fabulous sequins in so many colors. Or you can just get the lace weight sparkle thread. I feel like you should go for sequins though.
I feel like that too. I'm waiting for a specific color to come in.
Are you?
Yeah.
I would say, like when you said people were saying they saw it in person and were obsessed, it really is. Like if you need to try it, you need to try a hat or something with one ball.
I was not
You're totally
Team Sparkle originally.
Yeah, no,
Originally.
me either.
It's like a neutral. If a sparkle can be a neutral, you guys, this in your everyday life, it's not for dressy. It can be, but jeans or leggings.
It's just kind of a sweatshirt. I want to do a pale gray one because I have the sparkle. I have so much sparkle, you guys. It's not even funny.
And the joy it is, you guys, to watch your knitting while you've got these multicolored sparkles. Excuse me. It's
so this is the one I'm going to use next. I have a bunch of this silver with, this is the same thing, only silver.
Silver with rainbow, it would be called. This would be called gold with rainbow.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so this had about 300 meters, 325 meters on a ball. So this makes me want to get going.
I remember that young girl that came up to us and said, I'm brought my hat to show you that I needed sparkle, and you were right. Like, not because we were right, just because even
we're all surprised. We
just
like it.
not old ladies like sparkle, you guys.
And yeah, I have to say it's a really happy thing. A little bit of sparkle is a happy thing. And because we like knitting sweaters and we want to have a whole pile of them, I like making them a little bit different. I don't want the same sweater.
It blings joy. Amanda!
She's got them all. She's like, it's Amaze Bling. It's Amaze Bling.
Yeah, she's got all the... and Hohi, too, we know you love sparkle.
And let me tell you...
Zebra sparkle.
I see a lot of yarn stores carrying a lot of sparkle now.
Yeah.
And every time I see that, I think, that's Amanda.
I actually wonder, are these companies blown away with how much sparkle you're selling?
Somebody's got to be ordering, like, just a trainload of sequin yarn, and people on the other end must be like... What's going on over there?
Josie just got Knitter's Caddy in brown and stone. You're not going to be unhappy.
You rock, first of all. You're going to love them.
I feel like Hohi should design a sweater with sparkle. That's all.
I said it. She said people in Argentina love sparkle.
Well, remember when we were talking to Argentinians love
he
sparkle.
said, yes, I will. You guys. Oh my gosh. That would be amazing.
We kind of sound like broken records. Do you guys want to see this? I got it. I'm going to tell you a funny story about it too when I talk about it.
Well, I'm done talking about my sweater, but I just can't even tell you how much I love it. Yes, the sparkles are scratchy by themselves, but when you put them with something softer like a mohair or an alpaca,
you know what I'm
you
just
will
thinking?
love it.
Oh, I'm so mad.
You don't look it. I'm so mad.
You know that
I'm sorry, turtle dove. I'm just imagining this with sparkles.
You know that sparkle that I just showed last week, where it's got the silk thread, like a more of a fabric thread. She has a blush pink. I should have done this with sparkle.
Okay, I have an example of that right here.
And
Amanda shared this with me a long time ago. It's the same stuff. It's this one.
You guys.
So this is not as scratchy at all. This one, the one I used in this, yes, it's kind of polyester tinsel-y.
But you don't feel it in your
It's
knit.
not scratchy to wear because I've added mohair. Yeah. This is already not scratchy. And it comes in just a giant rainbow of colors.
It comes in this color pink. And can I send this back?
She doesn't mind frogging.
Can you weave the sparkle in?
Right. It's a duplicate stitch. Every single one.
I didn't even think of that.
Well, here's the exciting thing.
Oh my God.
Now you've got an idea.
And
now you've got an idea for another sweater.
Yeah.
The ideas don't ever stop.
Yeah.
So yes, Bling Bar, you can find it at thecraftyjackalope.com.
That's so funny.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. We'll never not talk about sparkle. We love it so much.
Oh, and I must have bought... Okay, so look, you guys, I could do another sweater. Here's the gold.
Amanda said she's getting more gold next week.
Okay, well, here
So,
it is.
you guys-
It looks crazy.
It looks like, are you kidding me with that? You're going to put me with yellow?
Right.
You guys.
And I did swatch. You know, you make a little swatch and then you can kind of vision your sweater. But looking at it on the ball, you think, this is not going to be a sweater I love. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yes,
You're wrong. I'll
so
prove
funny.
it.
Okay, you guys, this is the hat I was going to show you last week.
Yay, I'm so glad you remembered.
I remembered.
Jodi.
So
What
this
the heck?
This is Frankie Gray Fibres. I'm getting some samples done, but I
That's
did
so
knit this one myself. This is the JoJo hat. And
Wow.
it's knit with Frankie Gray Fiber Wild Child. Held with a natural mohair.
Jodi, that's literally a showstopper.
So this was my very first hat, you guys. And let me tell you, I love it's very simple. It's a 4-row repeated pattern. It's slipping stitches only.
Right.
And then it's just got this movement
Like you're-
because every 4 rows you're just
It's
now I'm gonna
almost
switch it to-
vanilla, but not. Like it's the
Yes.
tiniest twist
Yes.
of texture.
Yeah.
It's basically, so it's super fast, basically, is
So-
what I'm saying.
For my original one, I believe I did a 2x2. Oh, I don't quite remember. But my original one was DK. So I'm going to update the pattern with this and
But you can use the same needle, just different yarns.
Yes.
Like it's sub only.
yarn sub only with fingering held with mohair.
Yes.
And then Grocery Girls
Jodi, that's
mint.
so pretty.
And I have all my patterns on sale. I forgot to mention that last time through the
Yeah.
end of the month. We
Yeah.
both do.
We both do.
No-
All month of December.
Look at that.
It's epically gorgeous. That mint is beautiful.
So this might
Okay,
be
this kind of looks good with your sweater. Like it's the same color family. Look at you. You look so cute.
It was so fun. I stand in front of my wall. Literally, you guys, a wall of pom-poms. And I would pick, no, don't like that. No, don't like that. Like,
I asked you for a certain color. I got to show you a hat before you leave because I think I need a different color.
okay.
Because
Give me-
yes, the whole
you
going
send me home
shopping and
with your
being able
hat.
to, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It looks amazing. I love that wild child color. I feel like everybody needs some of that.
It's really pretty.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a Jordan color. You know what? Last night, it's so funny. JoJo hat named after Jordan with yarn that Jordan dyed,
Yeah.
and she was wearing the hat.
Aw,
I thought that was cute.
that is really cute.
Anyway, okay.
Don't you love a family business?
Next.
Okay, so I love your hat. I have some finished items, but they're socks.
Me too.
Okay,
That's the only thing I have.
let's
after
go
that.
into it. I have. Okay, well maybe I'll do my other thing first.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm
What?
changing my mind.
What are you gonna
This
show?
is the thing I'm most excited about. I didn't even show you this. I told you I bought it. When we were at Rhinebeck, there's the giant knitting gnome booth. The first time we went, I actually bought pre-made gnomes, two of them.
Me too.
When you go, they've got huge display of all these kits, beautiful samples, a giant dragon that's like 3 feet tall. Like, these are the people you want to get felting kits from.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never needle felted. But this book comes with all the instructions, all the wool, and the only thing you need to buy for yourself is the felting pad. Like a little felting pad. Like, look at the instructions.
It's funny you bring this out because I brought out one of mine too.
Yay!
I didn't do it though.
Okay, so this,
I thought about it.
the instructions, the needles, all
Yeah.
the wool. So this is what's left over. You're not even close to using everything. And I was out at our local yarn shop, Joe's Yarn Garden. She has all the felting stuff. So really all you need is to buy one of these little,
So why is your bag full?
oh, because I'd never needle felted before. And I'm like, I need this tool and that
Yeah,
tool.
you do.
I'll be honest, the tool I use the most, so Going Gnome sends you 2 needles like this, which is great. But I purchased the 3 needle.
Okay, if one isn't fast enough, go for the multi-tool.
This gets shit done. So, and I feel like I'm missing some kind of safety equipment.
I feel like I need like a board on my lap.
So I would do this sitting in the couch. I had a pillow,
No.
pillow,
Okay, pillow.
and a cutting board. And then all my tool like stuff with this, right? But
Did you puncture your finger?
I poked myself enough times that I think, am I missing like a thimble or something? Like, should I be
Is
wearing...
there a sheath to go over my left
At one
hand?
point, I said to Jeff, oh my gosh, thank goodness the wool is red because I'm kind of bleeding. And Georgia wanted to start doing this with me, but she's like, oh, forget it. Like, if it's dangerous, I'm not doing... I said, it's not dangerous. I'm just bad at it. But no, I barely really poked myself. I swore a lot. Not a lot of blood. Anyway, so much fun. And
No. Did you finish? Reveal.
I'm not fit. I would never stop.
Are you fucking kidding? You bought that.
No.
You did not.
You guys. Okay, here's the other thing. Canadians. I bought a kit from Going Gnome. I ended up paying duty. And at the time I was like, I'm never
Is this
buying-
worth $400?
Right. I ended up thinking to myself, wow, that's a lot. But you know what? Now I want to buy a whole bunch more.
I almost don't believe that you made this.
I said to Jeff, I'm a prodigy. I'm pretty sure I'm a felting prodigy, but it's just how great
Are
the kit
you
is.
kidding me?
So this guy took about 3-ish hours, and I was not stopping. This is one of their newest designs. He's called the Knitting Gnome. And I actually knit his little scarf using these needles. And you kind of glue.
I'm actually not showing up anymore.
Well, there you go. I impressed myself to the point, like, I love this thing so much.
I'm not showing my garbage that I have in front of me now.
Liar. And I just hot glued his little needles on there, just a little bit of glue. But that's how easy it is, right? Like, you just stab and pinch and, it's I don't know. And they give you these cute locks for his beard, and I just kept adding and adding. He's got a lot of hair.
You have to see. I knew you were showing this because you have to see the garbage that mine turned out.
Baloney.
I'm not kidding you. It looks like a blind person made it. Not that there's any diss, but like
No.
it looks like I was
But
closing my eyes the whole time.
I love the way you characterize your work. That's all. And let me tell you, this is definitely something you have to be careful with, right? With the stabbing of the needles. But I have to say how much my point is, it was so much fun. It didn't take as long as I thought. And it, these little fluff balls of wool all of a sudden are these cute characters. So I went back on their website because I totally want more. They've got a Rhinebeck gnome where he's holding.
She said there's no gnomes on the website.
He's holding a little sheep. I was just on there a couple days ago. I thought I saw some.
Oh.
You guys, I'm a collector. At this point now, I would like.
How many of these kits do you own over the years?
Well, I've only bought the one made guy.
Sarah's legally blind. Sorry, I hope I didn't offend, but
No,
I just
we
think
weren't. Yeah, Jodi.
it was like my eyes were closed when you saw it. Like it's barely felted. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Anyway, I think they're adorable.
I can't believe
I think
how
they would make a great
amazing it
gift,
is.
but this guy's gonna sit somewhere because I just think he's super cute. So, yay, Going Gnome! What a great business. They also have all kinds of. They've got a club. I looked on there. There's like some kit club where you sign up.
You must be a Kit Club member.
But then they have things like little kits of mushrooms and birds.
I have a
and-
hedgehog I'm going to send your way.
I mean, if you have a kit you don't want to make, Jodi, I'll make it for you. I
I'm sending
freaking
it.
love this. Like,
I'm sending it. You make 3 little hedgehogs this big.
oh, see, that would take no time. The hardest part for me is the face
Why?
because
Shaping it?
I feel like people that are really good at it
Look
make,
at
like,
his big honker.
make like
I
indents.
love it.
I know he's got a big gnome nose. Yeah, this is Ragnar.
Oh.
Ragnar the Knitting Gnome. He's just the cutest.
I am blown away.
It was so much fun. I'm sure, like, it's not as dense as the one I bought. Like, you buy the ones and they feel like a rock practically.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're, but I gave him a booty. I added like a lump there and I gave him a belly. Anyway.
So good.
It's really fun.
Tracie.
It was really fun. So I'm sure your local yarn shop has
I
felting
made this
supplies.
garbage.
Ew. But honestly, when was the last time I did a new craft? Something new.
Okay, when was the last time you bought stuff for a new craft or actually did it?
Right. No, I'm not talking about the shopping part. That's
Okay.
a regular occurrence. But actually doing it.
Yeah.
This was ridiculous. I just didn't think I knew what to do. The instructions take you all the way.
Really?
I'm totally addicted. Where do I get more
Okay,
of this
so
stuff?
I'm going to the
Where do I get more of this stuff? Like now, today, tomorrow.
I actually have one. I'm going to send it. I have a gnome.
And I did a little dab of glue there so that his ball of yarn doesn't unravel. But other than that, you guys, there was no finishing.
Oh, no finishing. Just this. This is how it came out.
Right, 3 hours worth of finishing, but other than that, nothing.
Oh my God,
It was
that's
super
too
fun.
good.
Maybe your local yarn shop carries the kits. If your local yarn shop carries the kits, let me know.
Okay.
Because I really want a Rhinebeck one. Actually, I want 2 Rhinebeck kits so that I can make one for you. Maybe 3, because I'll have to make one for Amber.
Yeah. Do you think they're probably all sold out?
We could all do it together. They are sold out on the website.
I just want it. I want the little guy.
Like
I
you
just
want the guy.
you to
Okay,
do it.
good. I would do it. I had so much fun, Jodi.
Okay, we're gonna do sock talk.
Sure.
It's been a minute.
Sock talk.
Okay. Look. Boom.
These are stunning.
They're for my dad.
Tell me all about it.
So these are turtle pearl yarns. I showed it last week in the skein, and now look, it's in a sock. This is the DK weight, you guys. It's a beautiful base. This is called trench coat. Everybody's seeing Burberry, right?
Yeah.
And so I thought my dad would love these.
He will love them, and I feel like they're the perfect mix of wild
yeah.
and conservative.
Yeah.
Right? Like they really are. That's a beautiful. I love the way you've got the big brown sort of in the middle of your foot like that.
That was just, I didn't plan on that.
No, I know, but it looks really good.
One little thing I did this is about 6 rows smaller than this. Like, so 3, about 3, like the hem. See?
Garbage. They don't even match.
He's good. Never notice. I don't know what, I must have counted wrong, but whatever.
Listen, I have to write that stuff down because even from one sock to the next, I'm not going to remember.
That's why I do 28 every time.
Right.
28.
Right.
But you know what I did, you guys, that I was bummed about? Is this was like 4 inches longer, and I did the thing, and I look at them. These are way too long.
Right.
I mean, there's a point where your leg of your sock is too long.
Listen, I don't think he's got knee socks. So
They were close.
You couldn't use a pair of knee socks.
So I was so happy with these.
So you got tons of yarn. So tons of yarn
Yeah.
to make pair. Did you crank? So when you did that, you cranked a whole 50?
No, I knit it by hand.
Liar.
No. I did.
So when it was
one
that,
yes.
when it was that long,
Yes.
that was a whole 50.
It
so
was.
there was tons and tons of yarn.
Tons and tons. And tons of yarn to do the heels and toes with one mini.
So lots of yarn if you're knitting a bigger size, basically is what I'm getting
Yes.
at, right? Like even though they're 50 gram skeins, you think, how much can I get out of that? If
You could easily get with the same leg another 2 or 3 inches.
right.
So you.
But
could
even
knit-
if you had more stitches cast on, you're using more yarn.
Yes.
So I know people with bigger feet or knitting bigger sizes usually do the contrast cuff.
Exactly.
So that you can maximize all the fun stripes. Jodi, they're awesome. He will love them.
I think so. They're
Guess-
fun.
I did a pair of socks for Dad too.
He's gonna be stripy.
I don't think he watches.
What
I'm
if-
99% sure he doesn't
What if he
watch.
doesn't like stripes?
Mom, don't make him watch. Well, then he's out of
Oh,
luck.
those
So
are
these
so
are those ones I showed part of
I
last
hope he
week.
likes DK socks.
Who wouldn't? He's going to love them.
Yeah, I hope so.
Jodi.
Just to sit and
People don't
watch
even
TV.
know how much they love DK stocks until they get them.
Yeah.
So these are a commercial sock yarn. I don't have the tag anymore. I know that's awful, but it's true. Just a gray and black kind of gradient stripe. I thought they were awesome, and I did try and make them match as close as I could.
You know what I
So
love
they're
about
pretty
this?
close.
I love the gradation of the color.
Yeah.
And I love the gradation of the stripe size.
I love that the stripes are all different widths. It really, to your eye, even though these don't match, it really is kind of that kind of pattern that it's fooling your eye into thinking they do. Like even though
Right.
the big, I tried to
Yes.
match up the big gray stripes, and that kind of got the gradient matched together. But you can see my stripes, the dark stripes, aren't really matching.
No.
But they
I do.
still
I love,
look like a
I
pair.
love both. I love how the stripes are crazy.
Yeah.
And the color's crazy.
Yeah, I really like
Yeah.
them. So if you're looking for yarn that's going to really last, go for a commercial sock yarn because I feel like there's so many fun ones out there.
Yeah.
They're not just plain colors, right?
Yeah.
You can get sort of conservative versions of fun socks.
I won't talk too much about it now because I forget the name and I don't know where it's coming from. But I did order.
Because I know nothing.
I did order some fun commercial sock yarn.
Oh, good.
That's designed by a designer, and she sells it. She's over in...
Did you order that one that you showed to our group?
Yes.
I love that.
But they're for you. I won't, because they're fingering weight. But I wanted to show
Well, Joe, they'll
everybody.
crank tubes for us both.
No.
With
I don't
hems. No. Garbage. I ordered this garbage, and it's
No,
for
but
you.
I just thought it was
I
a
love it.
designer that designed the coloring and this commercial.
Well, I thought they were really pretty. That picture you shared, I thought they
Right.
were
Yeah.
gorgeous. How about this?
And they sold out like that.
Really? Speaking of our local yarn shop, Joe's Yarn Garden, I want to show you really quickly something she posted the other day. It's also relating to socks and cranking socks.
Yeah.
Look what Joe has in her shop. Watercolor sock on cones.
I thought that was so pretty.
It really is the best way. And you guys, I have to make a video of the cone winder, the beautiful cone winder that I've got over here. It's amazing. And
Yeah.
cones feed so much better on your sock machine.
Exactly.
Cakes are, I've been using cakes, but this is really the way to go. I mean, you don't have to have a machine to knit off a cone, but aren't these pretty?
I like that. They're
So I need to make a little trip out to Joe's and try this yarn. It looks really, really pretty. And it's kind of gradient.
Joe Mama.
I don't know.
Sorry.
I just don't even, I don't even know what to
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Okay.
I don't even want to ask what's wrong with you. I'm not sure you even know. Oh my God. I need a sip.
Okay. Just a minute.
I actually need a refill. Where's the barista? Hello?
Georgia, we need some coffee.
Good.
Okay, so let me go on to my next.
Good morning.
This is another DK tube.
That's pretty.
This is Frankie Gray Fibres in the Winter New York colorway.
Jodi, I love it.
It's a really soft background. It's got some beautiful blue and yellow. And then I did a sparkle toe in navy.
I didn't know that color had so much blue in it. I knew it was a greeny speckle. That's really pretty.
There's no green.
Huh?
There's no green in it.
Really?
But there is yellow and there is blue.
So it gives a little bit of green.
Yeah, there is. When it mixes, for sure, Tracie, there would be.
Okay. Well, I love it. Jodi, I love that color.
It is.
Love, 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 love that color.
I love this
The
color.
toes are a great choice. I see them sparkling too.
Yeah. Who doesn't love a little
I should
sparkle?
get some sparkle DK. Just for that. Like just for
I
toes
know.
or whatever. A
Yeah.
whole sock pair.
Yeah.
Winter in New York is
Winter in New
beautiful.
York. And so that's another DK pair.
Jodi, they're awesome. Awesome. I need to clean my sock machine. I've been cranking the crap.
Do you have
out
to
of
clean it? Like blow air out of it, right?
it. No,
Pick the
like
fuzz.
take it apart. This time
Oh.
I'll be taking it apart. I do blow out the fuzz
Yeah.
regularly, but it needs
I did
to be
oil
like
it once.
wiped and
Yeah.
you're definitely, if you haven't, you should
Yeah.
probably do that.
Mhm.
And yes, oil it a little bit. Okay. Another pair of socks. These ones were also cranked on my sock machine.
That's the one you showed us last
This
time.
is Patton's Croy. Did I show you the tube?
No, but you showed us. Yes.
No,
you
it
did.
was the ball. No, this one was the ball.
And
I
then you showed me the
the
tube
tube
and-
when
yeah.
you were over here. This one's called, I think, Midnight Colors or something like that. And then this toe is their gray marl.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So the gray marl looks like that.
That's
And
the
then
exact yarn.
This is it. This is what I was using. So
and then
it,
look at it knit.
it knits up like a
tightly.
sweatshirty gray color. And I just realized both of my kids don't like long socks. These are for my son. These are his first wool socks.
Okay.
He
Are
didn't
you
ask
right?
for
Are
them.
you prepared for him to love them?
I don't, you know what? I've made them. I made them in a color I think he likes. I hope they fit. And they're the length he would prefer. It doesn't
gonna
matter if he
love
likes them,
them.
great. I will
No,
make
I just
more.
mean he's gonna love them.
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe not. Maybe not everybody likes wool socks. But I thought he's been complaining of cold feet, and I was like, well, this is the solution. You need a pair of
I
wool
actually,
socks.
I feel like even if you didn't know if you loved wool socks, once you have a pair, it's like, oh, I get what
I
the hype is
100%.
about.
Like, you don't even know if you like them until you put them on your feet.
Yeah.
I think he's going to love them. So I hope I get to make more pairs.
Even if you just wear them as watching TV.
Totally. Like, I'm not kidding you. Every night, Jeff comes home and puts on wool socks and a sweater of some kind. I think he's really going to love them. So, and if he doesn't, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. I will just never knit you anything ever in my lifetime.
Make him try them on right when he opens them.
Nah. Hopefully he will, though.
God, he'll love
But
them.
here's, I was also thinking the other day, somebody said, oh, I'm going to have a selfish cast on, and I thought to myself, I don't think there's such a thing. Just because you know how to knit doesn't mean you have to knit for anybody else. You really don't. If you like it, great. Knit and gift and whatever. I don't do it for their reaction, right? Like, I do my best to make something that I think they're going to love. But then it's gone. You put it out into the world and it is what it is, right? Like, I won't be heartbroken if they don't.
And I never feel like I have to knit everybody in my life socks.
No.
But if you get
And
something
it's not
knit,
selfish not to.
just
Just
you
because
get something
you know how to
knit
make.
from me, I really like you.
Lucky. If you wanted to hand knit these socks, these are 64 stitches on a 2.75 millimeter needle. And these make like a 8 and a bit, like they're to fit a 9-inch circumference foot, like a larger men's foot. So if you wanted to do that, that's basically what I did with those.
Yeah.
64 stitches, 2.75 millimeter, and a sport to DK yarn. Because this yarn, to me, is definitely not fingering weight. But I love it.
They're amazing.
Thanks, Jode. Hopefully he likes them. I'm not done yet. I have 2 more pairs of socks to finish and one more thing. But I feel really good. Like, I feel like there's tons of time to do that.
Actually, I'm now at the point where I might add a couple of finish a couple pairs of socks. But if I had to do Christmas tomorrow, I would be okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't, but
Really?
not tomorrow. Maybe Monday. I could do Monday.
I did these for my sister-in-law.
They're so pretty.
She doesn't knit, but she's like overly thankful. She loves head knit socks.
See, that I have someone like I have another person like that too. That
Yeah.
And I can't make them enough.
Exactly.
Like, it's a thrill to make for someone like that.
So the first time I gave her socks a couple of years ago.
Is this Carrie?
No, this is Jane. Look
Okay.
how tiny these are. We open them in the morning from at Granny's, and then we go home and then come back. She was wearing them.
So you use the same number of stitches?
Yes.
So it's the same circumference, just shorter.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's got a smaller foot, so
She does love.
You probably doing it would probably do math and do a smaller, but I just knit it a tiny bit tighter.
No, they fit her. What I
Yeah.
saw and remember last
Yeah.
year.
So that's what I did.
You should. I would love. Give me the link. I've never made her socks. I make her hats all the time,
Okay, so
and I've made her mittens.
I just Google it. But yes, I'll let you know from here to here to here.
because she can wear kids' size shoes. She's like a
She's
5.5.
Yeah, I did 5.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've got a chart. I can do
And
that.
I always tell myself, when we buy socks commercially, there is that room of ease, right?
And it's a size grouping. They're not individual
Right,
sizes. Like,
so,
it's from
yes.
a bunch of sizes.
Yeah. So
Jodi, she'll love them.
I did
And the
know-
pink is really pretty.
And this was Freckled Whimsy. I showed it a few podcasts back. This was their something I love you maybe, or I
Was
can't
it a
remember.
Valentine color that
It might have been a Valentine
club
club
color or
that now
something?
that she brought back, but
It's
I
super pretty.
think she has some in her shop. So Freckled Whimsy has this colorway.
Yeah. I love them. They're
I love them
beautiful.
too.
She's going to love them too.
And I just did little shorties. Everybody likes shorties.
I think so.
Yeah. I think so at some point, because you can just, I don't know, just throw them on,
That's a really fun color combo.
isn't it?
Yeah, she's going to love them. I could absolutely, yeah, I like knitting for her too. And even though we don't buy for like adults and stuff, I do like
Like a
giving-
pair of socks or a hat. She loves, and she wears them all. Yeah.
She totally does. She's awesome. We're very lucky.
Mm-hmm.
One brother and he married an awesome girl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I did have one more thing to share and then that's it. You have more socks?
I just have a few tubes to show you that I cranked because they're so great.
Yeah, they totally. Oh my gosh.
Tracie.
Okay. I knit my swatch I told you I was signed up for that test knit.
I'm just going to scroll on Instagram.
I'm just kidding. All right. I'm just going to talk to my friends about my test knit.
I'm
here.
just pulling something up for my next.
So I did say, you're such a hag. I've wanted to knit a cabled sweater forever. You know this. I don't know why I haven't. I guess, you know what? I'm afraid it's not going to fit. I'm afraid I'm not going to get gauge. I'm afraid it's not going to whatever. So I did cast on. I signed up for this test knit. This is Laura Penrose. She has the Eclair sweater coming in a few months. Not now. But I did treat myself to this Brooklyn tweed for my birthday. This is the color Postcard in the shelter base. It's kind of gray, kind of mauve, kind of watermelon tweedy.
Kind of pinky.
Kind of pink.
Oh, you guys,
I don't know what it is.
Good.
But I think it's going to be a good color. And it certainly makes texture pop. So this is the swatch.
You guys.
It's a all over cable with a bobble detail. Bobbles are, of course, optional. Why are bobbles so polarizing? I don't know.
I don't know, because they look like nipples.
They look like a lot of little round things. Why do we go to nipples?
I don't know, because they're the same shape. I don't know. That's what people say. They look like nipples.
I guess.
I think they're adorable.
I do too. And I actually really like making them and I love the texture.
Yeah.
So, bobble people. This is a different way I've ever done bobbles.
What would you say was a pro to these this way?
No turning, which is really nice. You don't have to flip your work back and forth. And no little tricks to make the bobble stand out. It just does. This was my first one. It wasn't so great because I didn't do the tight stitches on either side. But as long as I tighten my stitch before and stitch after,
Okay.
bobbles of steel.
Really?
Yes. And they're so nice. They are not going to pop through at all. Like it's just not happening.
Okay.
So it's a really simple, lovely cable design.
Okay.
It's
It's beautiful.
got gauge.
You did not. Look at this color, you guys.
I got gauge. I thought I've been knitting so many stockinette sweaters, and in my mind I'm like, I'm just aiming for kinda gauge so
Yeah.
that I can fiddle with it to make it work. With an all over cable, you kind of have to get gauge because the rows.
How do you count your gauge?
The rows matter. Well, just like you count anything else. This is 4 stitches. This is 1. This is 4. So I just measure across in 4 inches or 10 centimeters. This is 2. This is 4. This is 1. This is 4. This is 3. So literally, I got gauge width and height, and I was just like, boom,
Boom.
done.
It's meant to be.
So the sweater's happening. I'm going to cast it on very soon.
Does she know that you may or may not finish? I think I asked you this.
I feel like you're putting that out there.
No.
Why does so the test knit, you don't have to finish your sweater.
Okay, good.
All the
Because I just always feel like there's so many other things you like to do.
It's true, but honestly, an all over cabled sweater, I've wanted to do one forever. I don't know why I haven't.
This is going to be spectacular.
I just love the color.
Well, if you put your hand up for the test knit, there must have been something that caught your eye.
Probably, yeah. Worsted weight, cables, bobbles. Listen, bobbles are happening. And it's stockinette sleeves. Her sample had a turtleneck. I don't think I'm going to do turtleneck.
Right.
A split hem. It's really cute. It's really cute. You're going to want to hire someone to make you one.
Totally. Oh, hi, Amber. Oh, hi.
Anyway, it's really awesome. And light as a feather. Like, I know everybody knows how lovely Brooklyn tweed is, or
Yes.
woolen spun yarn in general. It's light as a feather.
Totally.
I'm
it's dreamy.
I'm super excited about this one.
Dreamy, dreamy. Okay, so do you remember last week we talked about Scrumptious Pearl?
Yes.
And then I think, was it maybe here?
Scrumptious Pearl?
No.
No, we were having coffee because
Okay.
I said to you, I know I don't need striping yarn. I ordered some. I ordered a new color from Scrumptious Pearl. And then I showed you that one and you go, oh, I love it. I said, you have it.
Yeah. And so I went home and dug it out, you guys. It's her gingerbread colorway.
It's so pretty.
It's so pretty.
I'll get this picture up.
But
It's
what's
awesome.
even more fun is there's, oh, you guys can see it. There's sparkle. What I did was I held this sparkle fingering. You can see the sparkle. Sparkle fingering yarn held with undyed mohair.
This was
in my sock
that's
machine.
the color by itself. So fabulous.
Look at it. The sparkle.
Yeah, it's Jodi. It's epic. It's beautiful. That turquoisey blue pops. It's so pretty. So the Stephanie is Scrumptious Pearl. She's in is she in Montreal or Toronto? In Ontario somewhere.
Oh, is she? I thought she was
This
Montreal.
is Stephanie's new Christmas color. It's called Sweater Weather. Yes, that's coming. Yes, that's coming.
I loved.
And then she has a new one called Ta-da.
Oh.
And it has to do with her grandson, I think. Like he is always going, ta-da.
Oh, that's adorable.
It is completely adorable. It's really pretty.
Why did I think she was in her 20s?
There's ta-da.
Oh, that's fun.
Well, Sam started Scrumptious Pearl.
Of course.
And Stephanie is Sam's mom.
There we go.
So it's total family business, keeping all of us in stripes. Here's her cutie. He's saying ta-da. That's the inspo.
That couldn't be cuter.
Come on.
So I did that.
Jodi, that's
And
amazing.
yeah.
And these mohair socks, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Like, just make one pair.
Yeah.
You'll die.
The yarn jar.
Yes.
It's an Etsy store. She doesn't have a Instagram. I don't think. No, I'm pretty sure that people just hashtag her. She has the most beautiful colors. I just checked, and she's on a break right now. But you can go follow her Etsy shop, so you know when she's back.
Wow.
Do you guys remember this colorway?
Oh my gosh, I love it.
It's called Cactus Flower.
I love it.
But she also has an option for DK.
Look at the minty and that tangerine and the hot
yes.
pink. That's a really fun color combo.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes, super amazing. Oh my gosh. Is that hers?
Yes.
Wow.
That's her.
Wow. Okay, I love the color groupings like that,
Yeah.
where they're kind of family and then they blend and then they move on. Don't we just
Yeah.
love self-striping?
It's all I could do that I could get to my machine and crank a tube for these.
I'm so in love with self-striping yarn. It's a total addiction. There's so many amazing artists
Yeah.
out there doing it.
That's the thing. Like, it's an obsession. Like, I
It
collect
is.
them. Like, I can't tell you how many balls of lollipop I have.
I
or
love-
woolens and nosh
Yeah.
tubes that I've
Yeah.
cranked. Just
Yeah.
because I can't wait to see it knit.
Kirby Werby. Like there's so
Yes.
many nomadic yarns from a million. Like I love Ashley's work. And
Kirby-
she has so many colors.
And there's so much work to it, you guys.
Yes.
I am going to just actually bring up, because I was just talking to Kirby Werby Yarns this week.
She
and
just brought out a new color.
she's a brand new color coming out. It's a case of the December 26s.
So cute.
And you know what that is, right?
So cute.
So she's cranked a tube here, and it's just one of those fun colors that just looks so beautiful.
I love that color palette.
So this is available to pre-order on the 14th. That's today.
Oh, that's yesterday.
No.
Today's the 15th.
Oh, yesterday.
December. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that
okay.
came out yesterday.
Oh,
so
okay. So if it's there, yay.
Oh, Booze Cruise.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
That's
You
also
love
another
it.
color.
I love self-striping yarn.
Yes, Area 51 is beautiful.
Look what I found that you gave me. This is DK.
Tracy treasure.
DK Rose Apothecary Remix.
That was her Christmas one that she changed the stripe and put it back in this way.
I can't wait to knit it up.
It's
Can't wait to knit it up.
I'm obsessed.
I am totally addicted to self-striping yarn. It's that thing I buy that I know I don't need, but it's like, oh my gosh. Gauge Dye Works. Hello.
How about their club?
Gauge Dye Works just launched their winter club where you get 3 skeins over 5 months.
Did you sign up?
No. But I will. I might. We'll see.
I'm shocked, actually. And it's all their
I'm
inspiration
trying to knit more stuff.
is rainbow. You have a podcast to keep up with and show things. So I think it's your...
there's Laura, Penrose Knits. Laura, I don't know if you saw my swatch. I did send her a picture. Anyway.
So, yeah, Gauge has their club. So anyway, these self-striping dyers, we know how much work it goes into it. So
Okay, Gauge, I'm obsessed. And before I even used to buy yarn online, people would say, oh, Caterpillar Green Yarn, you're going to love it. They've evolved in their name change. Okay, look at the color palette. I think she's sneak peeking the color palette.
I feel like I need to buy it.
Jodi, it's so...
Let's all buy it.
Let's all do it. Let's do it.
Let's all do it.
Add to cart. Listen, some of my all-time favorite colors. You guys, look what's in her shop. All together now.
Those look like the ones that I just wore. You knit me ones like
I know.
exactly like that.
I have a pair myself. That's one I would buy 15 times. And she does the solar system. Add to cart, Jode?
Yeah.
Anyway, we could go on and on about self-striping because it's very joyful. It's one of those things that seem to knit themselves. Even if you think, oh, socks take forever, when you cast them on with self-striping yarn, they don't. They go faster. You can't wait to see what's coming.
So also, here's the thing that I feel like. I know with this club, it's exclusive for a year or something. I think I read that. Maybe it was somebody else.
Yes,
I don't know.
they do come out individually later.
Yes. I always think to myself, when you buy them and I see them, I think, I am so annoyed I didn't buy that.
Right.
Right?
Okay. Well, here's your chance.
So I just thought I signed up for Gauge email, and
so basically
got that email.
This club, you get 2 of her regular size skeins and one of them is an extra large skein.
Pay now.
Jodi, wow.
Done. Okay, I am now signed up for Gauge Sock Club.
Anyway, it's really, 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 if you love self-striping, we would absolutely recommend it. You're going to get January, March, and May, and this club is yarn only. So sometimes there's a collaborative club with Andrea Rangel, and there's a pattern and a skein. That is also primo, awesome. You will love it. So I've signed up for both of those in the past.
You got to sign up for that
I
one
still
too.
have club yarns that I haven't knit up. So
okay, and I'll probably end up giving you them.
No, I'm just going to say that now I'll be the jealous one waiting for it to come out. You need to knit it.
Okay. Yeah, so that's it for knitted content.
Okay. What I'm trying to, you know what? I haven't had any yarn show up.
Really?
Well, other than some more Patton's Croy.
Why don't you show it?
Is
it the same?
It's the ones that I made Shane that tube.
Oh, yeah.
I bought 4 more balls of that
God,
because
it's so good.
2 make a pair. It's a really good color.
Yeah. I'll show them when they're done. I wasn't done.
Sure.
I picked up.
Sure. Okay. Well, what did come in the mail?
So last week we talked about you were doing limoncello.
I started a hat
and you were doing it
for you. Yes.
with window shopping.
Yes.
And it's such a beautiful combination. So I wanted to get some of this.
Because you have a sweater quantity of the blue. So are you going to use this with your sweater for a sweater to add it?
I don't know what I was thinking with this.
It's so good. It goes with everything.
But I don't have enough of. I could just add it to stripes.
You
I have
absolutely
no idea.
have enough.
I panicked. I didn't have it, so I panicked.
That looked really good. Add to cart. Add to cart.
Okay, so
Jodi, you're going to use it and love it. You know that.
I checked out, which I thought I
Can
had.
I see this one? Oh my God, I've never seen this one. What?
Tickled.
They're all amazing.
So this is her new a crew base that we keep talking about,
Yes.
and this is called Tickled.
It's kind of a mauvey lavender pinky.
It's all about the pink
Like
today.
there's a peach tinge pink. This is definitely bluer, leaning
mauve-ish.
mauve, but smoky gray mauve.
Oh.
Smoky gray mauve.
Uh-huh.
See, they should hire us to make color commentary. It's like sports commentary, but better. Jodi, they're amazing.
Right?
Yes, they're amazing.
Okay, but the funny thing is
How
that
fun to do a pastel. Like, there's some people, they love a pastel palette,
I couldn't do that.
but even separated with a little bit of black.
Yes. Yes.
Now we're
You know what I did?
now we're talking.
You know what I did by mistake? I checked out. I thought I had 3 of these in my cart. I had 3 of these in my cart.
Lucky. That's actually a lucky accident.
So I realized as soon as I purchased, so I had to go back in and put these in my cart. So I got 3 of these.
You've done very well.
I'm not unhappy though.
No, it's going to be great. I think a beautiful charcoal gray with this, because this is it is leaning kind of gray here. See the difference?
And this
It's
is her DK.
bluer.
This is her Sunday morning DK.
And these are the colors you'll find in the ecru section. The original base is a gray, which is absolutely stunning.
Yes.
They're all stunning, but the fact that they doubled their color selection by bringing in this ecru base now blew my mind. Yes?
Totally. I had to check. I had asked somebody a question before I showed the next thing. I wanted to make sure I could show it. Are you surprised? Who are you?
Like research and being accurate. I
Right.
don't even know who you are.
Okay, so.
And then you blurt out weird stuff, and I'm like, oh no, that's her. No, it's all good.
Show mama.
It's all good.
So, Karina, who is Louie and Lola,
Yes.
who we adore,
Yes.
had just had an update for her possum fingering that goes like that. You must set an alarm because her
if you
base.
want possum yarn, like you do, you want it, and that's where you go to get it.
It's 80% merino, 20% possum fur. It's incredible. We've showed it.
It's a luxury yarn. It sounds awful and weird. Possum, you think, what? Ew.
No.
It's like cashmere.
Smells like possum.
Possums smell amazing. It's in that line of like cashmere and
Koala. Dog.
camel.
Yeah.
Like those kind of fibers that are just so soft and luxurious. So you only need a little bit to make it amazing.
Yeah.
And how do you love it?
Okay, so this is a brand new preview of a new base.
What?
This is Possum DK.
No way. Oh my gosh.
So,
248 meters.
I feel grateful that I was able to purchase some of these skeins. Do not look for this base yet. It's coming out in the new year, and we'll let you know when that happens. But just so you know, the fingering is available, not currently. She has updates, so sign up for her newsletter.
I know she tries to get it as often as she can.
Yes.
It's super popular and it's very different. So if you like trying new bases and new fibers, you may want to try a skein. It's really, really lovely. See that halo? There's tons of halo.
Tons.
And I think because there's that halo, I know with the fingering weight one, you can knit this to a bigger, looser gauge. Like you can use this DK, and I think you're going to able to knit a worsted weight pattern.
I agree.
Because it's it's got that fluff that's going to fill in between your stitches. I think it's even going to feel, that looser gauge is just going to feel really nice.
I can't even tell you how beautiful this feels. This is natural, you guys. So you can get an idea of just the beautiful color that mixed with the natural cream wool.
So that's like an oatmeal-y.
Yeah, this is natural.
This
undyed.
one's called Red Brick, and it's warm.
But
oh, Jodi, I love that.
This is
What's that one called?
Wanderlust.
Love.
Yeah.
That's a deep
Do you know what
teal.
she did? She sent me her whole color palette that she dyes, and I got to choose.
Wow, Jodi. You're so lucky.
I felt lucky, you guys.
That's
I felt
amazing.
lucky. And so this is what I have a sweater quantity of.
It's gorgeous.
Right?
Yes.
And I just thought that pop, I don't know
Oh,
what
I
I'll do.
love the idea of blending these together.
I don't know what it will be, but this is the palette I chose.
You don't have to do anything even fancy. You could
No.
do
Bind
pinstripes.
Bind off.
Pinstripes.
Yeah.
I love
A couple of stripes.
I love skinny stripes like that. I think
Yeah.
would be just amazing.
So, start a jar. We're going to all have possum sweaters,
Yeah.
but we'll let you know in the new year when that's available.
Right.
It's gorgeous.
Right. Jodi,
Okay,
that is dreamy.
one other
Like
thing.
it felt so good.
Yeah.
Squishy and soft and beautiful. Okay, something else. So my son and his girlfriend came for dinner on the weekend, and were just sitting around chatting, and I had just finished knitting. Like, I'm sitting around knitting, we're chatting. I had just finished knitting. This is another mini Magpie Darling hat.
Oh,
I've been knitting a ton of them. These were part of the kit, so you can see they've got the little organza ribbon and the pom-pom. These were in the Yarn Bowler shop. You can get the kits. But Amanda now has this pattern for sale on its own. So if you would like to just knit yourself the hat with your stash yarn or little leftovers or whatever, you can get the pattern. But I do believe you can still go to Yarn Bowler and get kits. So singles of these, 3 packs, 5 packs, 12 packs.
and listen, they don't need to be Christmas.
No.
Like, I feel like on the top of any gift, hanging.
Somebody said hanging on like a bottle of wine, like as you're going out to dinner, or like a beautiful bottle of vinegar or olive oil if you're hostess gifts. Like, just put this over the top and it's going to just dangle and sparkle.
love it.
Dangle and sparkle.
Love it.
But my point is, I had just finished one of these and then I cast another one on. And when they left, I sent them home with 2 hats for their tree because they don't have a lot of decorations yet. So it was just like, that's how fast these are. 30 minutes at the most.
I love that.
And I'm not even a fast knitter that way with these kind of
And then
things.
it's like treasure because okay, so when I decorated my tree, I take out the decorations and there's memories attached to all of it. Like,
totally.
Mom has always gotten a special decoration.
Yeah.
So I take them out and I think, oh, I don't remember when, but I have such fond memories of Mom
100%.
giving us these.
I agree. That's every year.
Yeah.
And I've got, from the popsicle sticks and glitter from when the kids were little to like, remember when we used to run the brownies, like the Girl Guides, and we did kick-ass crafts.
You guys,
I still have some of those.
It's over the top.
Snowflake photo ornaments. We got all the kids to bring a photo, and they went home with such a cute ornament. To like every year, Mom gives us those beautiful, sparkly ornaments.
Yeah,
and one that was, kids' snow babies. And
so special.
Actually, when Jackson moved out, I went through and took all his snow babies and gave them to him.
How'd you know they were all different? How did you know? You just
I marked all the boxes, and they stayed in their boxes. So a J and a G. So Georgia's, I knew whose were whose, and they had their box.
You're a hot mess. Mine's a hot mess. No, they're mine. No, they're mine.
No. So the kids so now they have those ornaments and their memories.
Okay. I discovered these on Instagram. It is, she is a maker and her company is Lock and Lou.
I think I've sort of heard of that. Oh my God, that's so
she is on
cute.
Instagram, but it's LACH and Lou.com. Lockandlou.com.
Oh, get out.
She
That's
makes
so cute.
You can choose what kind of clasp or hook that you like. She makes the most beautiful.
The heck?
You guys, it's a stitch marker.
It's cabled.
A cabled knit hat.
With a pom-pom.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I just followed her on the Grocery Girls.
Okay,
but
good.
this is a sock.
Oh my word.
And this one's got I can't remember.
That's so cute.
I can't remember if I chose a pin or it was already chosen for me.
Okay,
anyway.
the attention to detail here is
This is a mitten.
amazing.
A mitten.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah. Super cute.
But she has more than that. She's got little woodland animals.
Oh my gosh, that's so
teapots. I just thought they were so special.
The people that can do that attention to tiny detail. Oh, these are the pins.
There's hedgehogs and there's candles and
Jodi,
there's little...
you should put one of these on your bag.
You keep one. You keep the mitten.
No.
You get the mitten and the sock. No.
Don't be silly.
Here,
Well,
that
I'll
one's
split
for
them
you.
with you.
Do you want the sock or the mitten?
Well, I'll take the mitten.
No, you like socks better.
No, I don't. I
Okay,
love them both,
perfect.
and I know I'm more mitten than you are. Okay, Jodi. Thank you. Oh my God.
Oh, this is also what caught my eye.
Okay, that's so
Teeny
cute.
Christmas ornaments.
Oh my.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
She is such
The
a
name
beautiful
is
maker.
familiar to me.
Lock.
I don't know where I've heard it.
LACH_and_Lou. Lock and Lou.
Thank you. Oh my God, I love
On Instagram.
What a fun. Wow, the detail. I can't get over the
Artist,
detail.
painter, sculptor. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Wow.
Gorgeous.
And all the colors. Like, look at all that color.
You guys. Anyway, I thought they were really special.
Do you know where she's from?
Yeah, it says here maybe. I just got them in the mail.
Wisconsin.
I wonder if she knows Susan B. Anderson.
Katie. I know. Everybody in Wisconsin must.
She's
Right? If
She's
you're
a
in
treasure.
Wisconsin. Of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's a good friend of Molly from a homespun house.
Can I also say there's something up with Instagram? Because all of a sudden I was not subscribed to Barrett Wool Company. Like one of their posts came up and it said follow, like as if I wasn't. I have a very love-hate relationship. What is going on?
Wow.
I would never have unfollowed.
No, you wouldn't have.
No. Anyway, I don't know what the heck's going on.
Okay, so I want to show this.
Okay.
So Anne, who knit my sweater, also
And is an
sent
angel on earth.
treasure. Yeah. She said I can choose to share or not share, but I said I would share.
With me?
Yeah.
Wow.
Peace chocolate, a Syrian family tradition.
Okay, get out of town.
So I just want to tell you guys a little bit about this because I think it's just such a beautiful story.
Wow.
Anne is in Nova Scotia. So Anne wrote, the chocolates are a biz local to me here in Nova Scotia. It's an amazing story. The Had family had to flee from their home in Syria where they lost everything, including their factory. They fled to Lebanon. After 3 years, they came to Canada, settled in, and they
Antigonish, Nova Scotia.
yeah, and they've rebuilt their business there.
What?
In the spirit of peace, please share with your sister.
Only if you want, she says.
So, listen.
This is an amazing story.
I love that. Like they've from tragedy, they've rebuilt, and it's a family business.
An
and-
absolutely incredible story of triumph and.
You know what I should do?
Can you imagine? I can't
Yeah.
imagine. That's incredible.
So sea salt
We should
confections,
go buy a
almond
bunch.
and sea salt and hazelnuts.
So if you're looking to support, if you're in Canada or anywhere, if you want to get something delicious and beautiful and support an amazing business, this is all the links will be in our show notes.
Yeah.
What's that?
Assorted chocolates.
Ooh, let's open them.
Okay.
Let's have some. We haven't had a on-air taste test forever.
Yeah, can somebody start selling us chocolates, please? Sending us chocolates? We really
Okay,
like,
those awesome ones that we've tried before.
we like
They
caramels.
don't ship to Canada, so I've tried to buy them many times before, but they don't ship to Canada. So.
Which ones?
Oh, those really amazing ones that we've had in the past. They were incredible. I would have to look up the name again, but they were awesome.
Okay.
Somebody just said that there's a book about the Peace for Chocolate story. Ooh.
Okay.
Holiday symbolism from around the world.
Okay, there's so much to love about this, you guys. I'm just
This is
diving
what
in.
everybody should go buy. A sampler pack.
Okay. They're truffly.
And look at their little slogan here. One piece won't hurt. I love that. Okay, this looks amazing.
So, and they've included in their legend, you guys, their chocolate legend, symbols for around the world. They have a menorah for the Jewish holiday.
Which one's the menorah?
Right. No, but just so you can see.
Oh, yeah.
The Kanara, it's a candle holder used in Kwanzaa, gingerbread
Nice.
for Nordic country, and so on. So they've included the different traditions and religions.
Inclusivity. I love that.
Okay,
so
here we go. I'm doing
This-
dark.
That one's milk chocolate. Okay, that one's the dark. The white,
It's a truffle.
milk, and gold. So gold is like a caramel flavored white chocolate.
You guys.
Okay, here we go with milk. So good, Jode? Here's the milk. Look
This
at the
one's
cute-
got dark
pretty-
chocolate with cookie crumbs.
Oh, stop it.
Wow.
Oh, really smooth and creamy.
And
Really good.
thank you for sending these.
Roasted hazelnut and dark chocolate filling in the milk chocolate shell.
So that's like hedgehog.
Nutella.
Mm.
Oh my goodness, so good. And the white chocolate one has almond crumbs, crunchy almonds. This other milk chocolate rose has almonds and dried cherries. And the gold has a creamy caramel filling.
I'm doing it.
Go for it.
I'm doing gold.
So good. Yeah? Let's see. Oh, creamy like truffle.
Oh, this
So
one.
good.
So you can taste the white chocolate a little bit, which not everyone loves. I don't gravitate towards this,
But it's
this is
flavored.
good, you guys. Caramel, a
Okay.
hint of caramel.
I'm going for the milk with almonds and cherries.
Someone said that they do a ton of donations, this family.
So this one,
Oh,
it said almonds and cherries. So there's a little crunch, tiny bits of almond. I don't taste so much cherry, but it's really delicious.
there's a movie of their story.
What? We are the last to know
I should have done a deep dive.
everything.
I should have done a deep dive.
Oh yeah, I can taste the cherry. It's really good. Okay, what a beautiful gift. These
gonna-
are available at Sobeys in Toronto. That's crazy.
I bet you we could.
We're gonna see if we can carry them in our store.
even just these chocolate bars. Okay, I'm gonna leave you with
Wow.
the hazelnut, and
We should do them in Grocery Girls. I wonder if we could do a wholesale. I wish we had known sooner so that we could have carried these for holidays.
I'm doing it. I'm gonna test the almonds and sea salt.
Oh, I love sweet and salty. Okay.
Tracy, this is almond with hazelnut.
I don't know how long people want to watch us eat chocolate, but
It's a mukbang.
it's really good.
It's a thing.
Every bite was so delicious. Okay, I'm having a bite of this too. And, oh, the salt is so good. The salt is so good. Okay, somebody named Bobby Brown is here.
Think it's the makeup? Bobby with an eye.
And yes, please put them in our store. You know what? Even though the holidays are past, we can still just stock bars. I'll have to reach out and see if they would be interested in. Okay, the salt. A small amount of this would be the best treat. Like even just with
Small amount, by that you mean a full
a
chocolate
whole
bar.
bar. They just, but it's so intensely flavorful that you could just make the bar last for days.
But it's not like the bitter 70%.
No.
A mukbang is a video that you watch people eat. We've now moved into the mukbang portion.
Somebody said Jones Road is Bobby Brown's new company.
Uh-huh. My whole drawer is full. Tracy,
Exactly, my whole drawer is full.
this is hazelnuts and milk right here. Oh,
Okay, so
mmm.
and your friend Anne sent this, Anne the Angel.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, a sweater and a big bag of chocolate.
Oh, you guys, that milk chocolate?
It's so smooth and creamy. There's a little bit of the hazelnut in there. I love hazelnut. Wow. Wow. Okay. I have something really exciting to share. Last week, or a couple weeks ago, we shared some of our gifty favorite things that we thought would be really fun if people were still shopping. And Trish, our friend at Paradise Island, who's also my birthday twin, we shared her as a favorite thing. And she has recently launched amazing new designs. We've always said the quality of everything she does is top notch. And the materials well, this is no exception. She has recently launched a new line of waxed canvas bags. This is the Market Tote. This is a 15-ounce wax canvas. And I don't know much about fabric, but I do know this is the heaviest wax canvas thing I've ever felt.
She's thick.
What? Who's sick?
She's thick. I meant the
She
canvas.
is. She is. There's Trish's logo, Paradise Island. But you haven't even seen this in person yet. Give us your impression.
I had this in my cart.
Well, there's a coupon code. So if anybody's still shopping, I'm going to give you guys a coupon code. Just for Grocery Girl, she's given a very special coupon code.
Look at the zipper, you guys.
It is so sturdy. So it's got a front pocket, an inside zip pocket. This could be your handbag.
It's very thick.
This is a natural vegetable tan Italian leather. So
this is stunning.
she's designed it, she's tested it for the past year. This is the Market Tote, and you can also get the large Market Tote. There's two different sizes.
I might go for the large market tote.
Yeah, they're equally awesome, just depending on what you want to use them for, right? These were giveaways. This one has been won. This bag is not ours.
We're gonna don't get chocolate on it.
Oops.
Too late.
It's
Just
already
kidding.
been loved. It's
Okay.
got a little smear of chocolate. But she's also in the same line launched her basket. So her business turned 5 years old recently, and she did her birthday baskets in different fabric. Well, now she's done it all in the waxed canvas, and it's 5 colors, like olive, brown, black, blue. They're absolutely gorgeous. Same Italian leather, same details of the rivets. Her stuff is amazing. So she has sent it as a giveaway. We've already given the bag away, but she's also sent a coupon code for everybody until the end of March. So if you go to Paradise Island and you love something, you can use the code GG15 and save 15% off, which is huge.
That's very generous to have it for so long.
So generous. The coupon code's going to go. So it's not just right now. It's not just the next couple of weeks. You can think about it. You can ask for, people to send you stuff for your Christmas or what, I don't know, whatever. She's given us time to shop, which is amazing. So thank you, Trish. I'm in love. This is the kind of stuff that I love.
I love it.
Classic, beautiful, sturdy,
love it,
meant
love
to
it.
last. So we'll have to find a home for this basket as well.
Okay. Someone asked about the West Knits book. Were we ever to reach out?
Oh, yeah.
I forgot.
I think I have to go through Stephen and Penelope. I
Okay.
haven't seen it in our Canadian distributor. I have to look again.
Okay.
I don't think it's at our regular distributor. We would have
But maybe
to
get right through them. Okay, so
Okay.
I'm going to show a few things from Frankie Gray. And then I've got a few things, Grocery Girls news. I restocked these.
Jodi.
Because I only had one, remember? I only had one. So if anyone was looking,
I have
this we're
nuts and-
calling this Frankie's Neon Rainbow.
Oh my gosh, I
this
love
is
it.
kind of going to maybe be a staple. But this is only on the DK base. I restocked it.
Well, that is the coolest
yeah.
idea.
I have a one-of-a-kind sock set. I was just pouring extra dyes that
Don't
I
you
had.
love it though?
Yeah, I love it. Only
That's
on DK.
awesome. Do you think you're going to be able to redo it? Or is that's it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, get it while you can. Darn it.
And then what we did was we
Jodi, oh my
We
god.
stocked
Oh my
Surrey and mohair.
Look at your colors.
Just a few. We just started with a few. Pinch Me, Surrey mohair.
Love. Sky High.
Sky High,
Ooh. What's that?
Gold Ochre.
Oh my god.
If you guys notice, these are all the colors because I had the recipes on the counter from my kits that I just recently did.
Okay.
This is moss.
Gosh, this. Whoops. Amazing. Wow, that's a good green.
Steeled Blue.
That's another one of my faves.
Yeah, I love. This one is amazing. This is slate, like a
Oh,
more tealy.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
This
I have to do a
is
sweater with Surrey.
Sage.
Ooh, I love that.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes, I love it. So good with Sky High. too.
Parchment.
Oh yeah, that's amazing. This whole bag is amazing.
Dove.
This parchment is
No.
just warm and really
Isn't
pretty.
it?
Yeah, I love it.
Mouse.
I love it, Joe. Wow, you guys are killing it.
Onyx. Yeah.
Wow.
And then black cherry.
Ooh, that is
Pretty.
awesome.
It's pretty.
That would really go with that Sonder yarn that I said was kind of mauvey, that tickled color. Like it's not the same color, but it would be an amazing
Oh yeah, that would.
compliment. Wow. Jodi. Black cherry. Wow.
Pretty.
You guys have just been so busy. And what's the news with Frankie Gray?
We are
Shipping.
just plugging away. The shop's totally full.
Yay.
We're still shipping probably through till Monday as well, and then going to take a break.
Yeah, so we did send out a little newsletter yesterday from Grocery Girls letting people know that our last shipping day of the year will be Monday, but there's a special on this weekend for any US orders.
And only because we would extend it to Canada, but
Yeah.
DHL doesn't
I
ship.
know. We have to we realize we've got things to figure out, but we're able to do we can upgrade your normal shipping to DHL courier because you're in the US.
Just check out like you normally would with the regular
Yeah.
shipping, but I will, in my end, ship everything DHL.
Right. So
You'll
it'll
have it-
leave Monday.
You'll have it by
and-
Christmas.
So what does DHL say for shipping? Like they just say 2 to 3 business days. I mean,
2 to 3 days, but most get it in 2.
yeah. It goes so fast. So if you're still looking and you think it's never going to get here in time,
It will with DHL.
we will do our best with
and
shipping Monday.
I'm not sure what DHL, why they won't let me ship from Canada to Canada. Like you can't.
I don't know.
Anyway.
But there's other options that we're looking into because we want to
Yes.
be able to extend this
Yes.
in a blanket way. So we're working on it.
I just wanted to let you guys know, because you guys love books as much as we do, and we're really proud of the selection that we carry.
We are.
We expanded our library a little bit this week and did some restocks. So these are great gift
We
ideas.
have to give a shout out to our distributor, our Canadian distributor, for all of these books because they bring in
Mm-hmm.
an incredible selection from all over the world. So we are so lucky to be able to purchase those kinds of things for you guys. But we love that you guys love a good book. I feel like the value of a book, all the patterns that you get, it's always something that's going to be near and dear to my heart.
Yeah.
So
I can ship Canada Post you guys within Canada, but if I get a package that $20 is shipping for expedited, it will be $45 to ship it expedited, and that's just not in our budget.
no.
So unfortunately, Canada Post has tied our hands
Yeah.
with the cost of it, and DHL with their express into the US is minimal.
The price
Compared to
difference
that.
is shocking.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's unfortunately
Yeah.
our hands are tied right now. Okay, so
Restocks of favorites.
Ready Set Socks
So good.
is in the shop.
It flew out the first time. Sock knitters need that book.
These are all pom-pom distributed. Ready Set Raglan has been out, you guys, restocked. And then this mini pom is all baby knits by the same publisher, Pom Pom Magazine.
It's designs that were huge hits in adult versions,
Yeah.
and they've sized them down to the cutest baby knits.
Yeah. Moon and Turtle, we've been out for a bit. We only have 5 copies right now.
Yeah.
But they're in the shop.
Amazing Canadian designers, Kiyomi and Sashiko Bergen.
Incredible.
This book, I still want to knit everything in it.
Yeah, it's
It's
incredible.
so good.
You guys loved Coop Knit Socks DK.
Yes.
It's a little booklet, but has a million
All
patterns.
the patterns are designed by Rachel Coopy, who is amazing, and there's a huge variety of fun patterns, but all using DK weight yarn, so they
Yeah.
fly.
Yeah, love.
Yeah.
Interpretations 8.
Yes.
Vera and Hohi's latest interpretations.
Yeah, their latest print version.
Print version.
So their last one was an e-version, an electronic book, which is amazing too. I don't know if you have your collection of the books, but you don't have this one, you may want to think about picking it up because I don't know if they're publishing more paper ones.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Lina.
I know. This
Who we
one's
love.
beautiful.
This is the brand new Lina magazine. It's not supposed to, it's supposed to be pre-ordered till the 16th, but I knew I wasn't shipping till Monday.
Right.
So it's just in the shop as a regular sale
Okay.
right now. So this is in the shop.
This is number 16, the winter 2023,
I believe it was shot in Copenhagen.
Helsinki,
Where
where they're from.
You guys, it is, next level with this book. Like, look at that sweater right there.
Somebody just said, do we have Morit magazine? You know, it's funny you ask because we can absolutely get Morit magazine. We don't have it right now. But if that's something that you're interested in, we will make sure to bring some in. It's another gorgeous publication.
This book is so good.
We want to have the things that you guys are looking for. Look at that.
The model that they used is throughout for all the patterns, you guys.
I mean, Lina is this amazing amazing composition of articles, recipes, photography celebrating, you know, the art of knitting and crochet, and
Look
then
at this oversized.
incredible patterns.
This caught my eye.
Jodi.
It almost looks like it's on the cover. It almost looks like, and I think I'm quite sure it's knit with that boucle yarn.
Ooh, I love that.
But it's got little details. They're just little details, but it just makes it next
It's just
level.
elevated,
Yeah.
and it makes you think, oh, is that a like
Yeah.
is something that's store like bought? It's just special.
Yeah.
Not that we think that the store bought's more special,
No.
but for some reason, it's just makes it more polished.
This is just a snippet, you guys. We also are stocked with Amy La Bien-Aimé's worsted. We have the Salt and Timber book, and we have
Do we
other
still
books
have
in-
the Estonian?
We got 2 more
Okay.
Estonian knits if someone was looking. We have lots of nomadic knits. I could only carry so much today.
I actually think books are one of the best gifts
Yeah.
ever to yourself, to a friend, anything like that, and especially things that are collectible. Yes, this is a magazine, but these are definitely collectible, and these are not there's no electronic version. So if you want the collection, you have to get the magazine, which I love.
Kate Davies, we don't have her sock book. We have Mary Jane Mucklestone, still a few of her copies,
Yes,
which is so beautiful. So I could only carry so much. I would have loved to have brought every single
Fair
one.
Isle Weekend. Yes, such a good book.
Love it. This book I was waiting for.
Me too.
This is called 52 Weeks of Easy Knits. It's published by Lina Magazine. It's a beautiful hardcover, like coffee table book, you guys. Just
Okay, the
Okay.
color of the book alone, I just want that on my counter. I just want that on my
just
table.
quickly, I almost don't want to spoil everything because half the fun for me is just looking at it for the first time and going through all these patterns.
But they are 52 simple comfort knits, right?
Yeah.
Where you don't, nothing fancy,
You guys, every pattern.
but beautiful. Simple, beautiful.
Look at the neck
knits.
on this and the increases, how they've made that a design element.
Let's see. Oh yeah, that's pretty.
You know, it's just, I'm not going to show
Simple
you anymore.
and beautiful.
It is so beautiful.
And it's
you guys.
everything. Shawls, sweaters,
Yes.
probably hats and everything.
It-
I love the cover one.
Yeah, it's like, it looks like it's a scrappy, use what you have, marled.
Held with some kind of fuzz because it's all, right? Or maybe just another natural
Just a
yarn.
natural. Oh, it's so good. You're going to love this book. If you love books, you're going to love this book.
Right. And so Lina's done their 52 weeks of socks, 52 weeks of shawls. This is the sort of the next one in the series.
And it's not just sweaters, you guys.
Look at that.
It's got fringe.
Very simple, but they're showing us how to make it gorgeous, right? We can all do simple knits and pearls.
Yeah, you haven't seen this yet.
No, I haven't.
Do you want to keep it?
I do want to.
Okay, good.
I
I'm going to
do.
take one at a
Oh
stock.
my goodness. And it's just full of designers that you know and maybe ones that are going to be new to you. Super easy ribbed chunky beanie.
Yep. I just,
52 patterns. What a
Yes.
great book.
right? It kept such value in this
Stop
book.
it. Look at that. So there you go. 52 weeks of easy knits. That is listed in our shop. And we'll ship out Monday.
I'll make sure we do everything Monday.
And that's the end of the shipping year, Jodi. Bravo with the shipping department. You rock.
Oh, people who got their orders wrong wouldn't say that. Oh, it's like,
Wow.
I try and do my best, and of course, I'm
Things are always fixed.
always fixed.
Okay, look at that. With a little pocket. Okay.
They've outdone themselves.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful book.
Stop showing them.
Okay. Wow.
Be surprised.
Okay. Very quickly at the very end, when I was getting ready this morning, I thought to myself, I have a few things here that I use literally every day.
Yes.
And I thought maybe I would share again. I've shared this before, and I love our Tuft hand balm. This is also something that's very similar in that it's a balm. So this is a Canadian company called Be Kind. This is their hand balm. Kind of looks Vaseline. There's like essential oils.
So good. What flavor is this?
I have a citrus or something. Grapefruit something.
apricot oil.
This is mandarin and grapefruit.
Oh.
Nourishing hand balm with shea butter and apricot oil. I have gross, snaky, like dry skin. It's so gross.
Liver spotty?
Like, I can't even tell you how gross they are. If you're looking for...
Shayla.
Oh, no way. If you're looking for a hand model, I'm not your girl.
No.
And I'm looking, unless you
If
want...
you're looking for dry, wrinkled liver spot hands,
If they
I'm
can
your
tell how
girl.
old you are by your hands, I'm 112. This helps a lot.
Hi, Sue.
This helps a
Yeah.
lot. It's really, really good. I was on the hunt for mascara because I was having issues with my like menopause eyelashes, and I ended up buying the mascara from this Prime. It's probably an Instagram ad. Prime Cosmetics.
I heard
Love
they do animal
the
testing.
mascara. Just kidding.
I hope so.
Okay, can I say it's worth it? No.
Yes.
The mascara is fantastic.
The bunnies are gonna have great lashes.
Right, there you go. Drag queen bunnies.
Yeah.
With good lashes. So when I reordered my mascara, I thought, oh, I'm going to try the lipstick. And there's only a few colors, and they say it's for mature skin. So apparently I'm in that mature skin category.
It's lipstick.
Supposedly there's like a serum in the eyelashes.
Hold
and
the phone.
serum
It's
in
not
the...
mascara.
Not this. This is not mascara. I got the
Okay.
mascara. I love it. I reordered the mascara.
I was picturing a bunny in mascara. Now I got a picture in lipstick.
Now she's wearing this color lipstick.
It's
So this
pretty.
is just this is called Tickled Pink.
Do you love
But
it?
I
Put it
do
on.
like it.
Let me see. Oh.
Ugh.
You chose that color? No, it's really pretty.
Kind of natural, a little bit brighter than that, but I do like the way it feels. Anyway, that's that.
Okay.
All
Rare.
the young, cool girls know this. I am the opposite of that. It was at Sephora Christmas shopping. Rare Beauty. That's the Selena Gomez company, right? This is their...
Put some on. I want to rub it in.
I've already got mine on.
Put some on.
This might not be your color.
It
Do you
is.
like this color?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you do it. Okay, a little goes a long way. You just need a dab.
A little dabble, do you?
So this is going to last me forever.
supposed
These
to
are their
burn?
drop. We are no beauty channel, but I want to tell you that I love this.
Oh, yeah. It feels good on.
It's very nice. Like, I feel like powder blush is not the right thing for me. And so I've been using cream blush for a long time. And then this is kind of liquid, I guess. Liquid blush. Very pigmented. And it was $26.
And you can put on your lips. You can put on your cheeks.
Probably.
Yeah.
Why not? You can put it everywhere. But I have to say that I really love it. And it came in like a dozen colors. There was tons to choose from. Jodi, that kind of looks really nice.
Right?
Okay, now you're going to be like, one side's going to be a hot pink circle. No, but I really love it. And this is new for me, but I think you guys, if you're looking for a liquidy blush tint kind of.
But not a stain. Like, not liquid. It's
Yeah.
more, it's...
There's a mauvey, like I feel like they've got colors for, I think her line is very inclusive. I think she's got colors that would work for all skin tones. I would like to buy kind of like a mauvier one, but I really like it's called Happy. This one's called Happy.
Oh, I love
Rare
it.
Beauty. Give it a whirl. Not super expensive, right?
Yeah. Right. It's not break the bank.
But
makeup.
also I think a great value. This is going to last a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So in about 6 years, I'll be done this bottle.
Oh, my gosh.
It will be just fine.
Wow.
Anyway,
I
you
love
guys,
that.
that's it. That was my little
You
thing I'm
guys-
loving that I think you might love too.
How are we hitting around the 2 hour mark?
Listen, makes me really happy. What are you doing today?
Getting, I think, a hand tattoo maybe.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm going to go see Max.
I'm doing show notes. I have a little errand, and I'm getting a pedicure today.
You should.
It has been 2 months.
Okay, but guess what? You should. You got to remember to stop.
There's just been stuff to do.
Life's been busy.
And I'm a little lazy. I didn't want to go. But and I have like that paddle, like the sand. Like I've been doing stuff at home, but I want the massage chair, like the foot massage, the massage chair. What would be that would be like my dream thing. Like if somebody showed up at my door with a massage chair,
All day.
I'm not going to buy myself one, but I think to myself,
I have a massage chair table.
you do?
Well, because Jordan had it for lashes.
The chair though, like the
I
turn
thought
it
you
on.
meant like a flat.
No, the one where you flick the button and you're just like, oh, like full body. That's what I would love. So that's what I'm doing this today.
You should.
Yeah.
Don't forget to give yourself a little time, everybody. In
I
this
agree.
Busy time of year.
And that might mean making a cup of tea and just sitting and doing your knitting or whatever but whatever it is for you, we need to make time. Don't you think?
Yes.
What are you going to do for yourself?
I was actually thinking the other day, I felt like I had so much, because my brain, if it's something I have to do, it's always running around in my brain.
Right.
I'm not very good at thinking I can do it later. I'm not going to worry about it right now. It just seems to be dancing in there. When I got all the Ontario gifts wrapped and picked up on Wednesday,
you did.
That took hours.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because it's just one of those things. Like if it has to be done, it's not like I can't really relax until it's done.
Well, and there's things that of course we need to do, but there are things too that can wait.
Exactly.
And half an hour of you having a cup of tea and put your feet up and whatever it is it can be a real recharge and to keep you going.
I also think that week between, it falls really nicely, but that week between like the 23rd and the 2nd, we don't look at any emails.
Right.
I probably will, but just know that we're probably not going to respond.
I should send, how do you do that thing where you add
Out of office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go into Gmail and do that.
You know, because I feel
that's
like
a big part of business.
It's really important.
It is.
Yeah.
And I think you're right. When we're out, our shop is open, but the shipping and emails will be closed.
Yeah. So just know that you possibly might get a response, but that week between Christmas and New Year's, I'm going to allow myself.
Yeah, good.
Because I have a home business.
Good.
We work from home, right? I'm just not. I do have to go do payroll. Happens to fall that week, but that's okay. It doesn't take long.
I agree. And you know what? Everybody's business, any email you send that week comes back with I'm out of office. We are not.
I love it when people take that week off.
Yeah.
Shut their doors if you can, if it allows you.
Yeah.
But
somebody was asking what sweater this is. It's the Lento, but I did yarn over increases. I should take a picture of this. I haven't made a Ravelry project either.
It's Marilyn McCoo solid gold.
It is. It's actually, it was a Lina magazine pattern. Jonas pattern.
Yeah.
You can buy it on Ravelry. I will link it in our show notes.
You guys, we're really close.
Yeah, this is great. This has been awesome. Are we coming back next week? I don't know. Stay tuned. We will see. We will see.
I might think at the time, I could just sleep in, but also it's
We'll see.
I actually was thinking, did I have something to show? But I'll show some patterns next time.
Right.
I mean,
Right. So if we don't see you next week, we want you to have an amazing holiday. I don't want to, I feel like we will be here next week. I don't want to say for sure.
But it is 95% sure that we'll be here.
Right.
Even if we're just knitting and chatting.
Right. Yeah.
Pajamas.
Yeah. We'll try, maybe we'll put our head together and maybe we'll do a little game like this or that, or maybe something.
Okay.
We do love coming. I mean, you guys have been such a great support and it is so fun to come here.
And we know that.
And I know that not everybody, the holidays are a good time. We've talked about it already. It's a hard time. And so if hanging out with us helps at all, it sure helps us to hang out with you.
It helps me to hang out with me.
Right. Okay, how about this? I've seen you Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week. My week has been the best week ever.
It's joy, pure joy.
I love you.
So yeah, it's never going to get old for us to say that.
No.
Just make sure you are thoughtful and kind and reach out to anyone you think is, that needs it, that needs an extra little.
And your presence is or just being with someone is the best present. Just the time you spend. You don't have to worry about all that other crazy stuff. Like, oh my gosh, people that go to malls. I mean, I can't even. I did get a little bit of Christmas shopping done yesterday.
I went to the mall.
Ew.
Actually, do you know what?
Worst.
When we left, we had amazing parking, and it wasn't bad.
Legal? Because you just make parking up.
Jordan was driving, so yes, it was legal.
Okay. I do have to go to the mall, you guys.
It was medical clinic parking, but that's as legal as it's going to get.
All right. I do have to make a mall trip. And that is the end of my shopping. I feel really good. Maybe I'll even wrap this weekend. I will feel so accomplished.
I'm going to need a day, but...
Like this table we're sitting on is going to be my wrapping table.
Okay, good.
So we might not have room for...
Do you want to hear the book I'm
stuff.
listening to? It is a Reese Book Club book selection, if any of you guys
So did
follow.
you just start this last week? What is it like now? Are you way in it?
Mm-hmm.
And?
Did I tell you that I was
You told me the name, but I think you were just started it.
on the podcast?
I think so.
Okay, real good, you guys.
So yay.
There's a ton of characters. It kind of reminds me, not different from the White Lotus, how it's like all these characters and how they're intertwined and the relationships between all of them. And it's sinister, but what's going on, that's this.
If you haven't watched The Light with a White Lotus, why?
Yeah.
It was so good.
Yeah.
We watched The Woman King last night.
With Viola Davis?
Yes.
Was it good?
Amazing
Yeah.
in so many different ways. I really wish we had gotten to the theater to see it because it is a big screen. It would have been amazing on a big screen. But
She is incredible. Viola
everything
Davis.
about it was amazing. It was powerful and just amazing to look at.
Mhm.
The costumes, the scenery, the women.
Mhm.
It was 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Rent that. We loved it. There's actually so many good movies. You know what else came out to rent? The Fabelmans. That new one from Steven Spielberg that's based on his life story. I can't wait to watch that.
You know what's supposed to be really good? That one with Woody Harrelson that just came out, The Triangle something?
That's what
They're on a
Monica was
boat?
telling us about. It looks weird. She said it was really good.
Okay. I forgot that she said
Yes.
that. It's now available on iTunes,
Yes.
maybe somewhere else too, but it's getting really good reviews.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And for all the sci-fi people, Peripheral on Amazon Prime.
Bones and All just came out. Sue. I cannot wait to see that. I should listen to
There's
the book
actually
first.
a ton of good
Yeah.
movies that just came out. Normally there's nothing to watch. Now there's a ton.
Okay. The Onion something, that another installment of, it's got,
Yes, it's like the Knives Out people. I really
it's
want to
another
watch that.
installment of Knives Out, you guys.
Love. Anyway.
I love Woody Harrelson. We just watched the zombie movies.
Really?
Yeah.
Zombieland? Yeah.
Don't you love them?
All right, you guys. We've definitely taken up enough of your time.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for everything. Don't forget your Paradise Island coupon code. I'll put it in our show notes. I will link the Hoagie & Co. bags. I'll link everything.
Yeah.
I will link it all.
Sounds good.
And we hope you have a great weekend and a great week
Mm-hmm.
and relax.
Yeah.
Are you spaced out?
No, I'm just.
Did we watch Survivor? Heck yes, we
Yes.
watched Survivor. Those juicy.
Don't you?
Juicy.
He donated all the money.
Oh no, I didn't watch the finale. I haven't watched.
Okay, well, say anything then. You don't know who won. The finale was last night.
Oh, then I know who won because I know that was his plan all along, and I love him.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. Sorry.
How did I miss that? Was that just last night?
Yeah.
Oh my.
I wouldn't have said it. I feel bad because I.
No, I don't care.
He won.
Those kind of things don't bother me. I also saw on Instagram who won The Voice, and I don't care. Not my pick.
Really?
By a long shot.
Oh.
Where do all this? Why do people don't vote for these amazing soul singers like Justin and Kim, and nobody wins The Voice that I think should win The Voice?
And not that they weren't great singers, but here's the thing. I think Blake Shelton's following without the show is so giant. It
is.
becomes a popularity vote.
Yeah, it's very
They're
upsetting.
all beautiful singers.
Yeah.
But are they the ones that should have won?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I
No,
don't-
probably
not
not.
my personal choice, but I do love the journey of people.
Mm-hmm.
I do love those kind of shows where people are evolving and all that stuff. But
Oh, Crafty Jackalope. Amanda said bling brundles have been restocked. She was probably doing that while we chatted.
let me tell you,
I'm so glad.
You guys need bling.
Amanda, you have to reach out before you stock your next shipment because I need some sparkle.
Well, it just happened, so you better get on
No,
it.
it's different sparkle I don't
Oh,
think
okay.
has arrived.
Okay. Anyway, that's now just getting into me bitching about shows, but I do love those shows. I love The Voice. I will watch it all the time. I just wish my picks won.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that they're the most talented
Mm-hmm.
and the least represented, like, in the music world. Like, I love those big voices.
I agree.
Yeah.
And there is an amazing premise to this whole show with the
totally.
voice that they're chosen by only their voice. But then there's that giant, if you're going to turn it back out to the audience
I
or the
sort
world.
of think there should be like a opportunity for professionals to judge at the end.
And why on The Voice, why are you chosen blindly?
Yeah.
But then judged with eyes the whole way?
Yeah.
Like, why not have a panel of professionals listening
Blind,
to these
I know.
blind listening?
I don't think it's a perfect system. I
No.
love the show. I love the judges. Our mom will miss Blake. She
Mm.
loves him. But all the judges have been really good.
Yeah, they've been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, most. 99%.
most.
I do love it. We watch that show all the time. Okay, we better
Okay.
go. It's been
Bye.
a thing.
Bye,
We've
bye.
had so much fun. Have a great
Bye.
day. Mwah. See you next week.